Hello and welcome to this little reaction series to Danganronpa Despair Time Chapter 2.
I'm here too. So, yes, the chapter 1 recap is on stream. But part of the reason is like it's been 2 months, and I'm sure Rina remembers most of it, but also this is to give people time to trickle in those 5 minutes, so
Yep, and a
so
little
that they
bit of
don't miss
warm-up for
anything
you.
new. Hi.
Hello,
Hi, everybody.
hello.
Alright, so you wanna get started?
Yeah.
It's been too long.
Indeed.
Changed since the last time we talked. For example, due to the fact that I'm the most beloved character in the cast, I've replaced Teriko as the protagonist.
No, please don't.
I love you, Mono TV, but no.
We appreciate Teruko here.
Yeah, we do. Oh, now it's my turn to give a totally unbiased account of what happened in Chapter 1.
Alrighty then, let's see it.
After the events of the prologue, everyone forms pairs to explore the first floor. Teriko pairs up with Charles.
Yeah.
I love that Dev also blurs out all the text boxes in case you misclick on this video and end up soft spoiling yourself, so I kind of appreciate that, so it's good. I find that in each bedroom, everyone has their own unique custom weapons, not my words.
Ah yeah, the survival knife. Multi-purpose pen.
Everyone meets back up to discuss the situation. Then the awesomest and coolest character ever, me, shows up to give them a map of the floor and rules of the killing game.
All of the rules.
All of the rules. The next day, Teriko goes to investigate the elevator. She sees Ace and Levi there, though through their combined efforts, they fail to accomplish anything. No surprise, considering Ace is useless.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ari holds an arm wrestling competition. How fun!
This feels so random now in this video.
I mean, you kind of figure out the reason for it, but yeah, it's a little silly in hindsight. In the afternoon, Teriko participates in a baking activity organized by Eden, Min, and Rose are also there.
Yip yip.
Teriko ends up dropping the finished cake on the ground, so Min pledges to clean it up.
I'm curious how Chapter 2's daily life will go.
Well, you know, we'll get there. Teriko meets Xander in the infirmary, who is changing his eye patch. He tells Teriko that he has no recollection of receiving his eye injury. He thinks it was caused by some incident involving him shortly before the killing game started. He reaffirms that he trusts Teriko more than anyone else and tells Teriko alone that he wants to surprise the mastermind with his custom weapon, a pistol.
I also hope to like Chapter 2.
Chapter 2 is my favorite. Two of them then witness Ari angrily accusing Eden of leaving her out of the baking activity. Ari is reprimanded by Who for this. I love that CG, it's so fucking funny.
Yes.
Like, yeah, pull her ear, queen. I then announce that I will release a motive to murder in 2 days.
Which we never got.
Yeah, because someone moved before we could. It is a really cool and awesome motive that is so amazing. If anyone saw it, they would be blown away by how epic it was. Trust me.
Then gimme, gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme.
Hello, Mono TV. While everyone is worried about the motive, Xander tells Tereko to meet him in the computer lab the next night to trap the mastermind. Oh, you know, totally innocent confession happening here. The next day, Tereko talks to Wit and Charles while doing her laundry. They talk about family for a little.
Ah, yeah, Charles who cannot do any household chores.
Yeah. Tereko is then accosted by Jay to help test out her custom weapon, a remote. Rose is there as well.
It ended up being...
Rose was in that scene.
Oh, yeah.
Afterwards, Tereko goes to meet Xander in the computer lab as they planned.
And... yeah.
Xander stabs her. Tereko boldly claims that she can't die, because she's the ultimate lucky student. Then she passes out. When Tereko wakes up, it turns out that someone else had killed Xander. She investigates the scene of Xander's murder, with Min helping her. Trial time! Everyone immediately accuses Tereko of killing Xander. That goes on for a while.
It sure did.
Yeah, it sure fucking did. She was frustrated. Me too, honestly. Tereko deduces that Min is Xander's killer. Min accidentally stumbled upon the scene of Xander killing Tereko and tried to save Tereko's life.
Scary Xander.
After the trial, Min tearfully hugs Tereko. Tereko harshly rebuffs her, but she doesn't have the heart to push her away. A typo there, Dev. Min is executed. I'm really proud of that execution. After the execution, Tereko harshly blames everyone for Min's death, and says that she'll never trust anyone ever again.
I'm very curious how Tereko will further develop now.
Oh, you know.
Because right now
she's one of my favorite characters for a reason, though. That's all that happened in Chapter 1. Well, not really. I'm leaving out a lot of details because I'm in a hurry.
Understandable.
Anyway, let's review the characters in this story one last time.
It's
just gonna give you like little backgrounds about what happened murder-wise. I can read these if you want.
I don't think we need that.
Alright, then we can skip past it, because all it's really doing is explaining the current relationship dynamics of the cast. Like, what happened.
I see.
Yeah, it's just a summary of, like, little developments from each of the cast members that chapter.
Became really excited once a murder happened.
That's Veronica for you. She's my wife for a reason. She's so funny. I love Levi. He's funny.
Cute as ever.
Still as cute as ever. Understandable, Mono TV.
Alrighty.
Thank you for the date that's not relevant. We will now skip to chapter 2. Well, no longer relevant, more like, but yeah. Anyway. Chapter 2 time! Also, before we go in, there is it's not right now, but we are gonna branch off in the middle of the chapter because I'm trying to do this during upload order. So there's 2 MVs we'll have to watch after episode 11 before watching everything else.
I see.
And part of it's foreshadowing reasons. That's why I want to do it in that order. I still miss you.
Tereko?
I miss you so much that I wish you had never been a part of my life. The worst part is, even though you left me like this, there's nothing I can blame you for.
Daily life.
Yeah, time for daily life.
Rise and shine, everyone! It is now 8 a.m. Get ready for a bright and chipper day!
Well, let's see how chipper it will actually turn out.
Hello, everyone! Good morning.
Yeah.
Poor Eden.
I guess I'm the first one here. It's only fair, I suppose, after everything that happened yesterday.
We did the MVs for chapter 1 as well.
Hmm.
Just if you haven't watched those VODs too. I'm making sure that Rina goes through everything before I give her any of the Q&As and background information and stuff like that that's not covered in the videos. So we did the bonus videos, we did the FTEs, and we did the MV, Min's MV already. But yeah, we'll be covering the other two MVs mid chapter 2 before finishing chapter 2. Anyway, we can continue.
I'm surprised how much voice acting I am greeted with.
Yeah, there's a lot more voice acting in chapter 2, but we're still going to be reading a good chunk of it.
Alrighty.
Nels is still sleeping in and recovering from that. Xander, Min, we only knew them for a few days, but they really are dead, aren't they? And we're still trapped here.
Hmm.
I
Pull yourself together.
won't give up.
We might be in a terrible situation, the absolute worst of situations, but that's all the more reason to stay positive. Yeah, that's right. It's not like me to be down for so long. Even if life gives you lemons, all you gotta do is bounce back. Take a butter knife and carve the melons into lemon puppies and lemon kitties. That's the first I heard of that.
Yeah, Eden's a little silly.
Yeah.
She's Kat's favorite though, from what I remember,
Hmm.
because Kat draws a lot of Terako and Eden together.
I'll do my best.
She got a lot of bonus points for defending Terako so valiantly last time.
Yeah, Eden's good. I like her.
If everyone else is feeling down in the dumps, then it's my job to get their spirits back up. That's how we will get out of here, by working together.
She's like just a little bundle of sunshine.
Hmm.
Or trying to be at all times. But like healthier than Iroha, God bless.
Mew. And it starts with a healthy breakfast. I'll cook for everyone today. To the kitchen! I forgot how difficult it is to cook for so many people on your own. I can imagine maybe a buffet.
Yeah.
The vegetable oil is not where it usually is.
Hey!
Who put it all the way up in the pantry?
Eden tiny, she can't reach.
Oh, I feel our kitchen is also too tall for me.
She's voicing this part, I think.
Hmm.
It's too high up for me. If only I was a little taller. Stretch! Stretch, Eden! You can reach it!
Ganbatte.
What's the matter?
Is this what you're looking for?
Hi, Levi. Levi.
Oh,
Levi?
Levi.
Levi. Levi, thank you so much. If you're here, then that means everyone else is also... I doubt it.
Still asleep. It seems that you and I are the only ones awake, Eden.
Oh, I see.
it's okay.
I'm sure everyone will wake up eventually. At the very least, they will need to come out to eat, right? That's why I'm going to make breakfast.
Making a meal for everyone at a time like this. How thoughtful of you. That never would have occurred to me.
Yeah, everyone is a little bit despresso right now.
Sometimes I really envy how easy it is for you to be kind.
Always thinking of others. What does that mean?
Do you need assistance with cooking? I'll help if you want.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much, Levi. You're so nice.
I heard the fucking click of the oven. I mean the burner.
Hmm.
It was very good atmospheric, alright?
Special effects, sound effects.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer if you don't want, but are you alright?
Excuse me? What do you mean?
So much happened last night, it's almost too much to process at once. Yeah, kinda. Min's execution was a bit much too.
Yeah.
Even though we only knew Min and Xander for a short time, it's still shocking that they both tried to kill. Back then, if you asked me if I thought that anyone here could do such a thing, I'd say it's impossible.
How cruel.
Why did this happen? Why are we being forced to do this? How did we get into this crazy situation? That is a good question. Ever since that trial, I can feel it. An increased feeling of tension in the air. As long as we're stuck here, things are never going to be as upbeat as they were before Xander died. That's why I asked. I wanted to know if you're handling everything alright.
I see.
I see.
But maybe I'm worrying about nothing since you seem to be the same as you ever are. I guess someone super brave like you is doing just fine. I don't know about that.
Is that wrong? Were you expecting me to be more emotional?
I think he might be the type to for stuff to, like, pile up inside.
Who knows? I suppose I could say the same to you, can't I? Today you're as cheerful as you've ever been.
I'm glad you think so. I'm wearing my brave face, see? Everyone is going to be sad for a while, for their sake, and for mine. I'll put on a happy smile. It might end up being a bit off-putting to some people, so be careful. Even still, it's pretty hard. I don't want to hide that. Part of the reason I'm cooking now is to distract myself from all the terrible stuff that happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Working on something has always calmed my nerves.
I see then.
How do you feel, Levi? Are you okay?
Well,
To be honest, I've never been good at grieving. I wanted to wait and see how everyone else would act.
Understandable.
However, everyone else will cope with this situation. I shall do the same.
Is it okay if you grieve? It's okay if you grieve the way you normally do, Levi.
Is that so? Then I won't do anything. The porridge! It's boiling over!
Distracted! Phew. Thanks for noticing that, Levi. You know, you're really good at cooking. Where did you learn how to cook?
Nothing more than experience. I cook all the meals at home, that's all.
Yay. Do you cook for your family or something? That's so responsible of you.
not quite.
No, I've been disowned. I cook only for myself every day.
Ow.
Yeah.
gosh, I'm really sorry.
Hmm? The disownment. There's no need to be sorry. It's a good thing.
That's terrible.
But your family cut you off. That must have been really hard on you. I can't imagine how upset I would be if my parents somehow disowned me. Maybe the parents weren't very good kind, you know.
No, not at all. It's the best that neither I nor my family see each other ever again.
If you don't mind me asking, why?
Why? My father, my mother, my brothers. We were all bad influences on each other. That's all that needs to be said.
There's no point in bringing up the past once it's out of my life. All that matters is what I do now.
Yeah.
I want to keep doing my best to help my classmates. Perhaps I messed up yesterday, but I want to move on. I want to keep trying to become a good person, like you, Eden.
I think you're already plenty good.
Don't worry.
I think you are a good person, Levi. You're always super reliable after all. Don't worry so much about it.
Thank you.
Sun rays.
Oh,
Oh, I hear footsteps outside. Everyone else has finally woken up. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're feeling well. Levi and I made breakfast for everyone.
how kind.
Oh, did you? That's quite kind of you, Eden.
Whatever.
Thanks, I guess. After everything that happened yesterday, the last thing I feel like doing is cooking. Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm hungry. After I eat, I will probably go back to my room instead of hanging out. Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? Considering what went down yesterday, that's expected.
Ace does not look good. He looks more disheveled than before.
Good observation.
It's poisoned, right? It's gotta be poisoned. And we're all gonna die just like Min and Xander right here now. Chill, maybe. A little bit.
Think you need a chill pill. Don't say that.
Ain't it right? Whatever you cooked up could be poisoned or whatever, but I also don't want to cook. What to do?
Yeah, honestly, I like his chapter 2 hairstyle better than his chapter 1. I think it's really funny that his fucking VA calls him Chicken Little for his
Chicken Little.
for his chapter 1 design, because honestly, it's true. It's really funny.
Yeah, I can see it.
Mr. Seth Fuzzy, perfect casting for Ace, however.
Everyone?
Jeez.
Come on, don't be like that. Have a little faith in Eden and Levi that they're not going to kill us all right after that trial, yeah?
He does look like it, Kat. You're so real.
even so.
And you confidently say that based on what, exactly? Uh-huh.
Hi, Charles.
But I'm going to eat anyway. I just thought that needed to be pointed out. I don't have that much of an appetite. I don't know why I even showed up. Good God, I can talk today, I promise.
Maybe you wanted to see more people. I won't make you eat my food if you don't want to. I just thought it would be nice to have a meal prepared when you woke up. You did nothing wrong.
Yeah, she's just doing her best, really.
If you want to cook for yourself, though, I understand.
In that case,
If everyone is this worried about poisoned food, perhaps we should start cooking in groups now to ensure that no one would take advantage of being the sole chef.
Who always offering a solution instead of catastrophizing. Very much appreciate it. I'm about to sneeze, hold on.
I don't necessarily think that anyone would poison the food, but it may put you at ease.
Okay, it didn't happen, but it passed.
You are like those me's in Tomodachi Life when you fail the sneezing minigame.
I did not know that was a thing, but okay.
It's weird. As I thought, the atmosphere is much darker now.
It's obvious.
Obviously, dumbass. People died yesterday. It's true, but you don't have to point it out that bluntly. We all fucking get it. Huh. I don't know what to do. All this talk of poison food and death is spoiling my appetite.
Food is safe to eat, I assure you.
I guess all the cooking made me hungry. I promise I wouldn't have poisoned the food. I'll eat it too to show you. If you're hungry, you should join me. I don't think I have seen enough to make predictions yet.
Yeah, and I will be prodding Rina a little further along with her takes on that, personally. Leave that to me, guys. I usually nudge her and stimulate her when it comes to those types of questions anyway, at a decent time mark, because I am not blind to DRDT. I know the story beats.
I usually predict using like screen time and stuff, and also where it feels right. So right now the only two I really have material on are Eden and Levi. So
yeah, and we just started. It's not good to predict right now. I would say wait for 2 or 3 more episodes, honestly.
Yeah, otherwise it would be just a shot in the dark.
Exactly, and that's good. Just make sure you're civil about it when hanging out, and we don't mind you being here. Anyway, let's continue.
I know that you're all feeling in the dumps right now, but what you need more than anything is to eat and get your energy back. Ding dong bing bong.
Everyone, gather in the movie screening room. I have a super important announcement. Attendance is mandatory. And when I say gather, I mean gather now. I don't care if you're eating or sleeping or shitting blood. Get your asses over here because this motive is seriously important.
So we're getting
I accidentally spoiled what this is about.
already a motive?
Whatever, get over here.
You know, Mono TV's bored, and also didn't get to dish out what the motive was last time either.
Terracore?
Yeah.
Life is so hard.
Jeez, getting you all together is like corralling cats.
Funny considering what you look like, even though you insist you're not one.
I wish you were cats, actually, because then that would be fun. We could cancel this TV show and post cute cat videos instead. Viewership would shoot up.
Then why didn't you? Exploitation for views.
Everyone else has arrived. I thought I'd be the last one here, seeing as I woke up by the announcement, but I suppose not.
Oh god, an actual motive. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die!
Good riddance if you do.
Ay. Show us the damn motive video quickly, Mono TV, and let us leave. We're missing someone.
Charles is right. There's only 13 people in this room. The recent departures of Min and Xander should still leave us with a roster of 14.
Maybe Teruko is late?
So rude.
Hey, I'm a people too. No, you're not. Not to mention, Xander and Min are still here. We basically have 16 people.
Oh man. Really? With the blood?
Ugly.
Did you make those paper puppets by hand? They look terrible.
They could be cute if there wasn't blood. Teruko isn't here. None of us have seen her since... Yeah, she
basically told everyone to fuck off.
Teruko seemed quite affected by the events of yesterday. Would she even show up?
Okay, if we don't have full attendance, can we leave?
Yeah. Let's leave without hearing this motive crap.
Oh no, we're going to have to repeat a repeat of last chapter.
What a shame.
Because last time someone died before I presented the motive. Today I tried to do it extra early to avoid that happening again. But I guess it can't be helped.
That's the reason why it's early?
Mono TV impatient.
What the fuck?
Jeez, that was fast.
I just said what? Teruko's dead.
What? Teruko's dead? I would hope not.
Right here.
I'm right here.
Oh, I think she did voice that. Oops.
Oh, she finally showed up.
Teruko. Lame.
Damn, got my hopes up.
God, Ari, shut up. Sometimes you're so noisy.
About the motive thing, not about Teruko being dead. Thank you for clarifying.
Sure. I shake her. Morning, Teruko. How are you feeling?
Yay!
All right, now that all of us are here, it's time for me to present the oh my god, how the fuck am I gonna say this? I know. I know this is intentional, but I'm like, fuck, it threw me off. Okay, I know how I'm gonna say this. I know how I'm gonna say this because one of my best friends makes this fucking joke all the time. Okay. All right, now that all of us are here, it's time for me to present the Toost motive for murder.
Toost.
There's a fucking like meme that my friend knows about that that word is like involved in it. I'll try and find the video from them later, but it's really fucking silly.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, it's silly. Y'all are funny with saying second death, but I wanted to say Toost. Anyway.
Yes, someone died before I could give out the motive last time. I'm presenting this one right away.
I love Mono TV's little emotes.
Yeah.
They're nice. Funny.
Some of you may be a little discouraged to get killing after seeing what happened to Min when she failed to pass the trial, but don't worry.
Yeah, Toost. Don't waste my time. I came here for the motive, not to hear you talk. Show me what it is already so that I can leave. Yeah, the Kimojis are awesome.
Ouch, tough crowd.
Motive time.
Okay, one piping hot motive coming right up. It is hot, literally, because I just got this out of the printer.
Alrighty.
Your motive this time is... Drumroll, please. Secrets. Deep, dark secrets.
I see, the classic.
Has lots of secrets. Dirty, embarrassing, horrifying secrets. Secrets that some would kill for. Each of you has a paper with your name on it, containing one of your secrets. If a murder doesn't happen in 4 days, then I'm exposing them all. Not only to your classmates, but to the entire audience watching this TV show.
Secrets, is it? This could be bad, but let's see what it is.
Slowly, I unfolded the paper and...
Let's see, what is it gonna be?
Huh? What is this?
What the
I'm not gonna... Please show me, show me, show me, show me, show me.
No. So throughout this chapter, they're gonna slowly reveal them, and then all of them get revealed during the trial. You're just gonna have to wait.
Oh, nice. Incentive.
Yeah, it's gonna be used as introspection, so just be patient. It pays off, I promise.
Ooh.
And that means you get to theorize whose secrets are whose as they're slowly being revealed, too. So that's the fun part of this chapter. Part of the fun part of this chapter.
Yeah, it's good.
What the fuck? This is
What the fuck?
so many fucks today. I don't understand. What the hell?
Fun fact, one of my friends has actually counted all of the curse words and who says them in all of the videos so far. I'll try to find that spreadsheet later, but it's really funny. I forget who the top is. I think it's Ace, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
I would not be surprised if it is Ace.
Yeah, he's fucking noisy, dude.
How interesting.
Oh gosh.
Look at your facial expressions. Is it sinking in for you?
They don't really seem to be in despair, but just confused.
You'll see why in a second. It's real.
These are dark secrets that you desperately want to keep hidden. And if you don't murder soon, they won't be secrets anymore.
Understandable that you guessed them all right.
I can feel it. The panic must be setting in.
Well,
Did you make a mistake? This is not my secret. You must have given me someone else's.
Yeah. Oh, you too? I thought that it was odd that my motive has someone else's name on it. This is awkward.
Y'all are so valid if you like Ace, but I can't stand him personally. Yeah, this is definitely not my secret.
Oh, we got Rose.
Yeah, we got roses.
You took on your talent to earn money for your family, but you have since put them in a lifetime of debt. Ouch.
Yeah, owie.
Owie.
Same here. Mine is 100% someone else's motive.
Mono TV.
Did you mix up everyone's motives?
Like I said, y'all are valid for having your own opinions, but we also have our own.
Raise your hand.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, raise your hand if you have the correct motive, the one that belongs to you.
No one raised their hand.
Well,
Okay. I think I might have mixed them up a little. Shit.
deflating.
Okay, just hold on to those, and, then...
I love that effect, it's so good.
Pew. Mono TV left. What do we do now?
Oh, you know.
I would just leave. Why are you looking at me? So, Teruko, are you gonna give Rose the motive or not? I was really nervous earlier, but now I'm just a little disappointed.
Okay, now I really do want to see an inflatable mono TV like as a lawn ornament. You know how some people put shit up for Halloween and like Christmas? I think there needs to be an inflatable mono TV in someone's front yard. I think that would be so funny. Like life-size scale, so man's would be fucking 3.5 feet. Yeah. Should you be? Our secrets are still presumably out there, just in someone else's hands. All that means is someone else has some dirt on you, and our secrets will be exposed in 4 days' time.
Yeah, that's what I meant to do. See? You all have each other's secrets. So, yeah, murder. I totally didn't screw up.
Are you okay?
No.
Shut up and get out of my face, useless!
Funny coming from you! Somehow Mono TV being a complete failure, again, is unsurprising. Anyway, if we received someone else's secret, then the right thing to do would be to keep it to yourself, yeah?
Probably.
Possibly. Maybe. Potentially. We can work out what to do about this whole thing in a bit, but for now, we shouldn't be sharing other people's secrets.
How could you?
Oh dear.
Ay.
No. Did you get my secret? Don't say anything. I swear to God, please don't say anything.
Why would you hide this from us?
Okay.
Why would you hide the fact that you're actually Julia Rosales?
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh no.
Who?
Whoa!
What? Seriously? That's crazy!
Oh my gosh. It really is Julia Rosales. Jeez, you look so different from what I remember. Ah, I always thought you looked familiar. No wonder. I suppose they will explain soon.
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm quite shocked. Although it's obvious in hindsight now that I think about it.
Arturo is so funny, honestly.
I really thought it was something big, of course, but of course he only reacted because it has to do with a celebrity.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've been making a fool out of myself in front of a famous person this whole time.
Oh my god. Am I the only one here who doesn't know who that's supposed to be? I guess that secret is some sort of huge revelation about Jay, but I have no clue what it means.
Impossible!
You don't recognize her!
Shut up, all of you! Why is this such a big deal?
I am also one of the 5 Arturo fans, don't worry about it. He's not as high up on my list as a handful of others, but he grew on me definitely after chapter 2.
He's funny.
He's hilarious! Fucking string bean looking ass.
He...
I always like the tall, lanky, annoying ones, it seems. Anyway. Yeah, why is this a big deal?
Oh, first secret reveal! How exciting! By the way, the audience might be thinking, Julia Rosales? Isn't that a fairly common name? What's the hype?
Did you know?
Well, not in this universe it isn't. There's only a few bigwigs with the last name Rosales in this world, and one of them happens to be this very person right here.
What was that?
they were saying something.
Also, Danganronpa Despair Time is a work of fiction, and any resemblance to real-life people, places, or events purely coincidental, so please don't sue me for libel, please.
Man.
You might not recognize Julia Rosales, but you definitely know who Mariabella Rosales is, right? Julia is the daughter of Mariabella Rosales.
I see, so like the Kardashians,
I can see one of your other favorites as a character I can't talk about yet, because, Rina doesn't know who that is. But, yeah, I can tell based on your PFP. I mean, many people hate Arturo, but it's also not surprising, because he can be kind of uncomfortable. But he's fiction. It's okay. Oh, that clears nothing up. I have no clue who that is.
Stupid bitch!
OMG, you're so stupid!
You really don't know. Even I know who Mariabella is, and I don't pay much attention to these kinds of things.
You're also a personal stylist, honey.
Stop.
I said explain, not keep talking like it's something I know about.
Come on, please.
Allow me to elaborate.
I see, you are in your element.
Mariabella is only the most famous, most beautiful actress ever. She's played in classic movies like The Lizard of Oz, The Godmother, King Bong, and Troll 2. She's the most recognized name in this nation. It's inconceivable that you don't know her.
I might have seen that name on a billboard somewhere. I don't really watch movies. Theaters are too flammable.
Too flammable.
Too flammable.
Mariabella truly is a shining beauty among us. Her acting is simply a wonder to behold. I've always wanted to meet her and tell her how much.
Ah!
Yes, at once, Ms. Rosales.
I suppose I'll pick up the story where he left off. About 2 decades ago, Mariabella Rosales married the famous film producer Hank Moreno. That made quite the splash in the papers. Naturally, the press homed in on their children as well. Julia Rosales and Ryan Rosales. They're both famous by virtue of being the children of such an illustrious couple. Julia in particular ended up taking lots of measures to avoid the press. I suppose she was successful, since she's changed so much from her last public appearance a decade ago that none of us recognized her until now.
I suppose if you hid your last name, then you could feasibly hide your birthright and avoid all the attention that it brings. Still, I imagine that it was quite difficult to shake off the paparazzi.
Ui, ui, ui. Well, it's not a...
Also, I feel like Logan really enjoyed voicing those Arturo lines, because he really fucking leans into it. And I kind of appreciate it.
Well, it's not
Go
a
ahead,
dark
Rina, what were you
secret.
gonna say?
It's not a dark secret, so...
But it's something she didn't want shared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay, I don't have anything to say. This really doesn't seem like a big deal to me.
Beautiful people.
Mariabella Rosales is a truly admirable person, the very ideal of beauty. As someone who admires her, I'm mortified for not noticing that her very descendant was one of my classmates.
Ay, ay, ay.
Julia, if only you hadn't hidden your natural beauty behind that rough, boyish look.
Eat his ass.
First of all, shut your damn mouth. There is
God bless
nothing
Jay.
or admirable about my mom. All she cares about is herself, dressing up for the press and dragging her children into her stupid publicity schemes.
Ay, ay, ay.
Stop praising someone so vain and artificial. I am nothing like her. And second of all,
Go off, queen.
don't call me Julia. I hate that damn name.
Absolutely not. I refuse to let you throw away your name and appearance that was gifted to you by your wonderful parents.
Ay, 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 ay.
Any one of us would do anything to be in your place. Don't throw away your birthright so easily.
Speak for yourself. I'm perfectly happy not having an actress mom. Seems like too much attention.
Yeah.
I feel that, Rose.
Exactly why I kept it secret. Because I knew as soon as you guys found out, then you wouldn't shut up about Maria Bella this and Maria Bella that. Please stop yelling. I was perfectly happy without everyone's eyes on me. And you ruined everything.
Julia, wait! I didn't mean to upset you.
I maybe stop using her full name. If you're sorry.
Yeah, considering she disowned it, like there's already some meaning to that, you know? Anyway. I certainly wasn't expecting that.
Daughter of a famous actress, who would have thunk?
Is it just me, or does Arturo seem like a super unreliable person? Maybe it's not a great idea for him to be your soul doctor. Drag him.
Drag him. Rip off his wig. Here's the thing, I like Arturo, but I also want him to suffer because it's amusing to me.
Isn't
It's like Nikkei.
Yeah, no.
Here's the thing, okay? I have a pocket of characters that I enjoy that explicitly my way to show affection is I want them to suffer measurably. And two of them are Arturo Giles and the fucking Nika Yomiuri, because it's just so funny to me when they're suffering.
I mean, Tsurugi for me. Yeah.
Tsurugi too. Tsurugi's on my list too. Sometimes I want him to have nice things, but he hasn't earned it. He has to earn it, and he doesn't.
Isn't this kind of bad though? Even though stupid, worthless, good-for-nothing Monotovi totally screwed up with this motive.
Hey, I'm right here.
It's still kind of problematic. Jay's secret isn't even that bad. I mean, if I was in her place, I would totally flaunt it. I mean,
You're
yeah.
not Jay.
And if we were in Hopspeak Academy like we were supposed to be, we would have access to class rosters, and that wouldn't even be much of a secret to begin with.
Okay, I'm gonna interject for a minute, Dario. Lanuj's whole reason for torturing Tsurugi as much as he does, this is spoilers for anyone who hasn't gone through SDRA or DRA, so I would mute for a second or just tab out. But the whole fucking reason for that was because Lanuj was kicking Tsurugi around, and normally if you're an author, like, your favorites you tend to torture the most. Also, Lanuj, like, writes with a lot of dark humor, even if a lot of his writing doesn't make any fucking sense, but we're not gonna go there. Anyway, we're talking about DRDT right now.
But still, Jay ended up throwing a tizzy about it.
I mean, she was uncomfy.
Seriously? Having an actress mother or whatever isn't even that bad. There's definitely worse secrets in this class. We basically have no clue how bad this motive really is yet. That's true, though. We have no idea what the extent could be.
True.
Well, I'm sure you all have terrible secrets. Not me. I've got nothing to hide. Really? You didn't bully someone to suicide? Because I feel like that would suit you.
Shh. We'll learn more about the secrets later. She's right, though. This motive is a real problem. Mono TV's intention must be to cause conflicts, and it's working. I think for now, the best course of action would be to avoid sharing any more secrets to prevent further discord.
Well, I think that will probably not go so well.
You know, first episode, what do you think?
But what about that deadline? If there's no murder in 4 days' time, then these secrets will be public and not just to us.
everyone.
Then let's end this killing game before then.
Oh, that's hopeful.
Would be nice.
Optimistic as ever, Eden. I'll do my best.
How interesting.
And the killing game. I won't say it's impossible, but we have no clue where to even begin. Still, it would be an ideal solution that makes everyone happy.
Sure would be nice, but then this fangame would be very short.
Yeah, true.
Mono2B gave us this motive to make us fight, but instead, we should fight back by working together. I don't know if I would call it worthless though. It's important to, you know, not spiral into bad places.
I think it's for the sake of, like, giving the viewer a breather, honestly. Because, from talking as someone who does directing and writing, you want to make sure that you have some lulls in between for your storytelling so as not to make it too overbearing on your viewers or readers. Because if you don't, it can kind of put off your audience into being invested in actually finishing the work that you're putting out. So you want to be able to have, like, lulls like this. That's kind of why Danganronpa's it setup works, is because it has, like, moments of daily life where you have, like, a break from all of the depression for a while, and then you spiral down into something happening again. That's kind of why it's so popular. It's because it has moments for the viewers to breathe. Viewers and players to breathe. But yeah, that's why.
Yep, makes sense. Work together to make sure that no more murders happen, and then escape this place. That's what we all want, after all.
Speak for yourself.
You've been nothing but a complainer this whole time, Teruka, and that's coming from me. Yeah, I was about to say pot meets kettle.
Yeah. Feel free to all band together to find a way out of here, but I'd be pleasantly surprised if you succeeded, and surely it'd be good for you if you left.
But yeah, good things like that don't happen. Not in a Danganronpa.
Plan on ever leaving.
Oh.
What are you saying?
Excuse me. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I mean what I said. I've made up my mind to live here forever.
What? You can't really mean that, right? We all have a life to return to outside this killing game. Our friends and families are missing us. Our future depends on returning to the real world. Yeah, I think Teruka probably does not have anything to return to.
What a nice sentiment, but it doesn't apply to me. None of your motives for wanting to escape apply to me. There is no one waiting for me on the outside. Nor is there anything worth living for out there. I might as well stay. Besides, apart from all this killing game business, this building really is a perfect place to live.
You like living here? You can't really mean that. This place is a hellhole.
Is it?
Stop complaining.
Haven't you ever stopped to consider how much work it takes just to live? Or have you college-age somethings all been living under someone else's care for your whole life?
I can imagine.
Here, there's electricity, AC, and heating, hot water, fresh food, a good bed, practically hotel-quality amenities.
I don't have to make the choice between food and rent anymore. Now that I know how comfortable it is to live like this, I'm not going back.
That's very valid.
Honestly, yeah. Keep searching for a way out. I won't stop you, but leave me out of it.
Oof.
I'd recommend that you drop that foolish optimism for making it out of here alive. With 100% confidence, I can say that.
Cool.
You will all die down here without ever seeing the outside world again.
Wow, Jericho, that's that's a thing to say. This bitch is totally out of her mind.
I'm not saying this out of ill will. It's simply how the story works.
Indeed it does. Fourth wall.
You all have the misfortune of being characters in a story where I'm the protagonist. Because of that, you're all doomed.
Ooh.
As for me, I'll simply survive whatever happens until I'm able to live peacefully all on my own. There's a reason this fangirl is my favorite one, Rina, and it's this. Threatening us with literary metaphors. What a fallen hero.
Jericho, how can you say that?
From the bottom of my heart, I'm truly sorry about the inconvenience my bad luck has caused.
Yeah, she's 100% resigned.
Hey, sorry to interrupt your fun conversation, but as per the rules, with the conclusion of the trial yesterday, a new floor has opened up. There are some new rooms and services available.
Yay.
You can now use the elevator to move to the second floor. Now's a great chance to explore all the new facilities this place has to offer you.
Nice, nice.
Nice!
Oh, a new floor? I want to see.
Stop that!
Wait, don't run off foolishly. You don't know what could be there. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck this motive. Fuck investigating. Fuck this killing game. I'm just going to walk around randomly and get my head blown off by whatever's waiting for us. Who cares? Bye-bye. That's funny, actually.
His humor falls flat for me after a while because it's very rinse and repeat, and I need stimulating humor, and he's not stimulating to me. But everyone's valid for liking him, I guess.
It's still funny for me. I'm hungry. I don't know if I should eat first or explore first. At first, I read it explode.
Kat, if I remember right, Yerm is the one who made the spreadsheet, so you could probably ping her for the document to double check who swears the most.
Personally, I don't see why we have to explore the new floor right this moment. So I second getting breakfast. Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah, eating would be a great idea, guys.
You going to the second floor right now?
Yes, I am. Why?
You wanna explore again?
You need a partner to explore with. Then I...
No.
Cute!
No thanks. I'll do it by myself. I'll see you around.
She's like, nah.
That was so cute of him, though.
Yeah. He's trying, and she's not having it.
Alrighty, episode 2, but before we start, I really gotta go to the toilet.
I'm gonna top off my tea while waiting on you.
Yeah, I drank too much tea.
You're valid. My throat is still hurting from yesterday, so I have to take it a little easier.
Alrighty, short little break.
Yeah.
So we're gonna mute for a bit while waiting on that. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I am back again. Phew. Discussing ships, I see in the chat. For me, it's a little hard to already say stuff properly, but I must admit that I think it's rather cute how Charles asked Terako to explore again. That was so adorable. I love that. So I guess I wouldn't mind shipping those two, but I mean, it's still very early. I don't know. Things can change easily. Phew. Ah. I'm also quite curious about those alternative characters. I only seen like a few pictures, or rather sprites of them, but I have no idea where they actually fit in. I guess I shall see in the future. So many ships with Arturo. Shipping is always an interesting thing. I do have some leanings when it comes to favorite ships. Like, for example, for sapphic ships, I really like rivals or enemies to lovers and stuff like that. Really fond of stuff like that, especially if it's more like from a shoujo manga or something. I live for those types of dynamics.
I only say that because I've seen how a lot of the fans and tags argue about what their favorites are and whether or not they like a certain pairing or despise a certain pairing. I want it to remain civil here. You guys are allowed to have your own tastes. You are allowed to not agree on things if you don't like the same ship as someone else. As long as you are polite and civil and respectful when it comes to that sort of thing, we don't mind if the ships get talked about in here. But as soon as people start being intolerant and rude, we will not talk about ships anymore. I just need everyone to realize that. I do not want drama in these streams.
Yeah.
And Rina's very against drama too, so that's the other thing.
Yeah, I mean, drama over ships is pretty lame anyway. I'm old enough to...
Extremely.
Yeah, I'm old enough to basically be like, do whatever it is you want. If I do not really not like something, then I will just say I would rather it not be mentioned around me, but I will also not judge the people who do it, but especially
yeah. It's me. If I don't want to see something, I have mute buttons, I have block buttons. It's just that easy. Like,
yep.
I don't need to make a big deal about it. It helps if people actually tag their stuff though, so that my blocks and mutes can pick it up. But like, literally, if you don't end up tagging and you really post something that I don't like or that makes me uncomfortable, I'm just gonna block you. It's easier that way.
Yep. Blocking is not always personal. Sometimes it's just... Ooh. Just personal preference.
Alright,
Alrighty.
my throat is giving me grief, but I want to try and get through 2 more videos.
Alright. We... just say if you need a little break again.
I'll let you know.
I mean, I know that my voice is also not in like top level And I did have a vocal rest day.
Yeah, my thing is I'm coming between like stream and the one from last night. Not as many hours of vocal rest.
Oh yeah, that would kill me.
Yeah, I will probably be doing my timing a bit differently in the future, but today is fine. It hurts.
I see you're not completely recovered yet.
It definitely wasn't this painful yesterday, but when I woke up today, it hurt like hell. I barely made it through that meeting. Did the anesthetic wear off?
Take care of yourself.
Crap! It's so bad! Screw you, Xander, for stabbing me! Damn it! Someone's coming. I need to get up again. It doesn't hurt at all. I've had worse. So this doesn't hurt at all.
Please care of yourself.
I am not blind to anything, but Rina is, so do not discuss spoilers in this chat or I myself will bop you.
Yeah, please. I'm not very closely following chat, just mostly glancing over and reading a little bit. But yeah, please don't. No spoilers.
It's in the pinned right now, no spoilers. Because Rina's completely blind to chapter 2 and I intend to keep it that way. Okay. Alright. I can keep it in.
Oh, cute!
I love this animation, it's adorable.
Cute.
Jeez, you could have at least held it open for me. Why?
Get out.
Why?
I love this part of Eden.
With someone else. In an enclosed space like this, we're both sitting ducks. So get out.
That's a little extreme.
Get out.
No, kick puppy. But it's for your
She
own
really
good.
is. She really looks like a kicked kitten. It's so sad.
It's good. It's for your own good. No, the facial expression.
I love this expression on Terrico. It's funny. Fucking elevator music.
Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep beep beep.
I don't understand people that do that either, but I also don't even want hints. Like, I don't even want you guys going like, oh, I love this scene, or, oh man, shit gets crazy here. Like, I will hit you with my band hammer. Do not. That's my end statement on that. In any case, it seems like the monopad is updated with a new map.
Playground, relaxation room, gym, and dress-up room.
Eden? No, it's not a bow, per se. Her hair's styled that way, and there is a bow back there, I think. It is a hair bow? Okay, Kat knows more than me. Kat's the Eden expert.
It's
smaller than the first floor, only 4 rooms. It looks like the elevator is still the only way to move from floor to floor. Yeah, hair bow made of hair. Haha. It makes me wonder what Eden's hair looks like down.
Yeah, it must be pretty long, huh?
Yeah, now that I think about it, it would be. Okay. We'll go check out the first room, I guess.
Dress up. Do we have some costumes here?
You'll see. It is a dress-up room.
Ooh.
I'm assuming by angry twink you mean Ace, and you're so valid, but I bully the hell out of him. So it's a boutique of sorts.
Check it out.
Ahoo! New clothes! I need to change of pace anyway.
I feel like a child shopping for clothes. I can't help but get a little excited, like I'm a child at the mall again. So many nice outfits to try on.
seems there's more than just clothes here. There's sewing machines and fabric. I suppose the mending clothes.
Oh.
Hold on, Rina. Okay, so I'll fully disclose here. Rina and I have completely finished another series. However, since the entire playthrough of SDRA is not public on the channel yet, I would prefer if spoiler talk not be mentioned yet, because not everyone in chat or watching this back has watched another series, even though it's ancient, like, to be fair. And also, the only fangins that Rina has seen, to my knowledge, is up to this point in DRDT, both another games, and completely caught up with DRTA, is that right?
Yep.
Okay. For me, I've seen that, apps, and a handful of others. However, since Rina is still pretty blind on most other fangins, I would prefer that we don't make references in here, unless we are the ones making the reference first. Then that can invite you guys to participate in the conversation, but when we move on, then move on to a different topic too.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that.
I think that would be best, because I wouldn't really get any references which aren't about another or the after.
That's why I'm addressing it, because most people think that everyone has seen the fangins, but that's not the case for us. Anyway.
Or making our own outfits. Sewing kits are used to repair things. I'll take one.
I'm not saying that in a sense of banning, but I would purge your messages. Unless you got really annoying about it, then I might hide you, yeah.
Oh, stealing! Call the police!
I will indeed bop you. Does anyone really care if I move things from here to my bedroom?
Fair point.
Perhaps.
All these clothes and fashion seems right up Levi's alley, doesn't it? I saw him somewhere on this floor earlier. Why don't we call him and... I would want him to, like, get an outfit for me.
Yeah, true. I would also, like... Okay, Mono TV. I was about to sip, but alright.
No! Don't you dare!
Yeah, you can draw us. That's fine. Keep in mind we're friends, so nothing of romantic connotation. But if you want to like draw art based off of interactions that we've had, like in the streams or in the videos, or like based on moments that happened, like with us, like either bantering or with making jokes about the characters, that is fine. Basically, just keep it friendly and completely safe for work, and you're good, right? That fine with you, Rina? Yeah.
Absolutely.
So none of that IRL shipping shit, please. Also, I have a partner, so absolutely not.
Yee.
Yeah.
I need the three of you alone in this room.
Alone?
Huh? Why'd you close the door? What's going on?
You three, I need a serious chat with you.
Okay. But are you the crime police? Why?
You're making my job harder.
The
Sorry, I love
crime
that voice line.
police!
I fucking love that voice line. It's so funny.
You three have been voted as worst outfits in the cast. You're really tanking my ratings with your fail outfits.
Who has a really nice dress, though?
She's about to get a prettier one, I promise.
Voted worst outfits by who, exactly? By me! The audience had no say in this.
Yeah, I see.
My headcanon for this is Dev wanted to shake it up with drawing these three. And also just got tired of the current outfits they're in.
How undemocratic. you! You have too many damn butterflies on you. We get it. You like butterflies. Tone it down. Yeah, this is my headcanon that Deb was tired of drawing all the intricate details on whose dress.
Probably.
Eriko, why are you wearing a sailor school uniform? Not only are you not a high schooler anymore, but you haven't even been in Japan for years!
Looking forward to new outfits.
I'm only wearing this uniform because... You have too many damn hearts on you. We get it. You're pink and you like hearts. Tone it down. Also, I love this CG of him. It's really funny.
Yeah.
I'm not letting you out until you change into these new outfits. Here, since I've confiscated all your spare outfits, you don't have a choice.
Wow. Okay then.
Jeez.
You know, if you just wanted us to change clothes, there was a much better way to do this.
Just sneakily replace the spare
Okay,
outfits.
Wit. Off to the changing rooms you go!
Huh?
Why me? You gave Teruko full outfits, but all you gave me was a pair of earrings and socks. Shouldn't they go into the changing rooms?
Wow, just earrings and socks, okay.
Well, I'm also going to perform surgery on your eyeballs. Don't worry, it will only hurt a lot because I'm actively trying to make you suffer. The procedure is super safe otherwise.
Okay. Okay then.
Wait, what?
The dev is just going, I'm gonna redesign your ass. Don't worry about it.
Okay, ladies, you can get changed now. Oh, also, Teriko needs a haircut.
Stop that!
Don't throw scissors. What is wrong with you? Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's really funny. It's really funny.
Oh, that. It's rude to stare, you know.
Ooh.
Forgive me for asking, but that scar on your back can't have been from these recent events, could it?
Nope, nope.
Rina, pause. Pause. Because I need you to look at something pretty close to Teriko before we continue. Look at her arms.
Oh, her arms also have like massive claw marks?
Bandages aren't there.
Yep.
And those look a little bit dark for scars, in my opinion.
You mean like a tattoo?
Yes.
Anyway, keep that in mind for later because this is like the only glance you get to see of it.
Oh.
And a lot of people miss it on a first watch through because they're not looking there. Anyway.
But otherwise her scars are pretty interesting. I see fire and also bullet wounds.
Yeah, bullet wounds, definitely burn marks. Yeah.
Yeah,
a lot of people think it's a tattoo, and I do too. And I'm gonna show Rina something later after we conclude chapter 2. I'll know what I'm gonna show, I would hope. We'll talk about it in chat though. Anyway, they're voicing this out, I think. Of course not, it's an old injury.
What happened?
I don't care.
What? You don't care?
After everything that's happened, do you believe me if I say that I'm unlucky? Misfortune is inevitable. I've long since stopped questioning it. If I get in a car, it'll crash. If I stand in a construction site, it'll crumble to dust. Trust others, they'll turn their backs on me.
Rough times.
And my life is so eventful, I no longer remember the details of it. Whatever accidents and whatever people I was involved with.
They're mundane, so I don't care.
Nice!
You also done? You two look really pretty.
Thank you.
Oh.
Anyway, I like Who's new dress better. Also, if I remember right, cultural significance for both of her dresses, I forget what they are. I'm not as well versed on it, but I know they're both culturally significant.
Hmm. This is definitely also a traditional dress.
Yes.
Thank you. You look exactly the same.
I do feel like this is an improvement.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think this color scheme fits her way better. She just looks better.
Yep. It absolutely suits her very well.
My woman gotta glow up. God bless.
This is much more comfortable than the kipao. Actually, this looks really similar to some of the clothes I have at home.
What does it mean?
I would like to believe it's a coincidence that this just so happens to be the same brand that I like.
She's slightly unnerved.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would mean that whoever kidnapped me also knew enough about me to know my specific clothing brand tastes.
That's concerning.
A little. Stalker vibes. At worst, they outright stole my clothes from my own home.
Yeah.
What a horrifying thought.
Your clothing seems personalized for you? That's really strange. I've noticed that whoever trapped us here seems to know us really well.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Okay, so.
For example, do any of you take any prescriptions? That was a rhetorical question. But I've talked to some people around here, and they've noted that any specific medication they take has been provided in their rooms for them, and only them.
Well, Mono TV better do that.
How troubling.
Indeed, that's awfully strange. If whoever orchestrated this TV show knows this much about us, then why are they trying to ensure our comfort?
I wouldn't say that my sprite looks like I think the bit you're picking out is that my hair looks pretty similar to hers, which to that I'll concede it kind of does. But I got these sprites designed way before I ever stumbled upon DRDT. This is not my only design either, because it's kind of obvious, but I'm a system, so a lot of the time you will see different sprites through playthroughs. However, Rina and I don't shift my sprites during live streams because it's a bit of a hassle to do so. It's easier to edit out the transitions in just videos, but in live streams, we just leave it on my basic one, which is pretty much just an all-encompassing sprite. Yeah. And it's also the most simplified design out of the lot, if I'm honest. I haven't noticed any such things.
Well, I could give you a specific example if it helps. I'm a very light sleeper. I can't sleep if there's even the slightest bit of light. Oh my god, I can talk today,
Same.
please.
Same.
I feel that.
There are TVs in all of our bedrooms, as there are in most rooms, like this one. They all have small indicator lights to show that if they're on or off. From the moment I woke up here, there was a small piece of tape on the TV indicator's light in my room to cover it up. That way, the light doesn't bother me at night.
Also, about the medication mention about who might take it. You refer to Dev's Q&A. I believe Dev confirms that there are 3 people who are diagnosed with I don't remember if it's just mental illness or just like they're diagnosed basically. 3 people on cast are diagnosed with something, but it hasn't been disclosed as to what. My assumption is those 3 take medication, possibly. Yeah.
I see.
I checked around and I'm the only person who has such a thing. That's sort of creepy, isn't it? Like whoever put us all here knows such small details about us to do even these little gestures to help us sleep soundly at night.
It is quite something to even know about such preferences.
Yeah.
That's very unsettling.
Just a bit.
And also very strange. Forgive me for saying this so bluntly, but you would think that to encourage us to murder, they would take away our comforts. And yet, that isn't the case. Maybe trying to prove a point?
Mono TV said that the mastermind was one of us, right? If that mastermind was someone who knew everyone personally, and they wanted everyone to be comfortable.
Don't be naive.
Then wouldn't you suspect the nicer people among us? If I remember right, Rina, I did link you everything from chapter 1 to bonus episodes for the Q&As, didn't I? I just didn't link you chapter 2s.
I think you did, yeah.
Did you read through them?
I seriously don't remember.
Okay,
I'm
then
sorry.
no, it's okay. It's in regards to a question in chat. For the sake of that, no. If it relates to the current scene, since there is a delay, that's fine. If it relates to chapters we've already covered, that is fine too. Anything we have not reached, though, do not discuss it unless, like, I bring it up and I am informing Rina about it first. Because I'm pretty good about not spoiling Rina about things. Yeah.
So
just as long as it's current and it's not spoiling Rina before we reach certain scenes. Jeez, way to twist everything into a way to distrust others, Miss Negative Nancy.
One would think that a nice person wouldn't force people into a killing game.
That's true. I'm keeping my guard up, that's all. Even the people who are seemingly friendly can hide the worst intentions. I've learned enough from Xander. If you'd excuse me, I need to explore the rest of this floor.
I'm curious to see more of the floor.
Hang on.
What?
Charles wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Charles? What does he want with me?
Well, he was very cute earlier.
Yeah. I don't know. He didn't tell me what it was about, but he wants you to meet him in the infirmary at noon. Capiche?
Of course.
And he chooses to send that message through you rather than talk to me directly, since you two are such good friends now, isn't it?
Oh, right.
I did say he was my...
Oh.
Okay, he's voicing it.
He was my friend during that trial, didn't I? To be honest, that was a total lie. I only said that to make everyone believe my case. I guess he took it to heart, or thinks he owes me, or something, because he's been weirdly nice as of late. And I guess I ended up changing my mind too. We are friends, I suppose. Don't know where I was going with that tangent.
Okay.
Look, I know it's easy to assume the worst out of Charles. I mean, I used to be the most judgmental of him out of all of us.
I used to give him serious shit.
But he's not just some asshole all the time. He's only an asshole some of the time.
And he's cute.
Best kind!
Charles? No, everyone here. We might act callously, but we're all only human. We're all real people with our individual emotions and weaknesses. You included, Teriko. Just like Charles. Even if you're acting cold, there's still a part of you that's good.
You want to talk about how great you think Charles is now? That's fine, go ahead. But if you start talking about me and saying that I could be a good person if I make an attempt to change, then I'm gonna stop you right there. Don't say that I would be a good person, because all it'll do is make me feel bad that I'm not. I'll think
God
about
damn,
you
Ari
once.
serves with her lines.
Goodbye.
Alright, see ya.
Take care, Terracle.
In my opinion, Wit is sus, but I'm not gonna talk about it much yet. Alright, next up, Jim. I'm very picky about my Terraco ships, but that's just my preference. It's a gym, certainly.
Really?
Fuck you too! I'm always gonna jab at Ace, I have to.
What the hell are you doing here? Leave!
I'm here to explore the new floor, as is everyone else. I thought Mono TV made that clear.
Yeah, well, this jackass clearly isn't here to do any exploring.
Ace.
Ace, I already said.
Sorry, you won't cut it. You know that's just a word you say, right? You think that saying 2 syllables is going to make me forget how you acted yesterday at the trial? Yeah.
Ace, you're so fucking whiny.
Yeah. Chill out.
Ainer. I already said that I briefly lost control of myself then. I really didn't mean any of those things I said.
It's fine, everyone was on edge.
I mean, like I said, Seth Fuzzy is the perfect fucking casting for Ace Markey. Like, I may not like this character, however, Seth being cast as Ace was the perfect fucking decision. I cannot imagine this man voiced by anybody else ever. It's just not possible. So I think he is voicing here.
Nope. Oh, you didn't mean to say you wanted to strangle me dead. That was just something that slipped out, I guess. Or maybe you just meant it as a funny little joke. Ay. Motherfucker. You can put your foot on your tricycle and start pedaling backwards all you want, but it's too late. You've shown me your true colors. Ay. Maybe you should play mouthwashing.
Guys, why don't you... Oh. I see the poster. How to stay healthy. Eat a whole stick of butter. Give up!
Wow.
Thank you, Dev. Thank you for that. Hey, why am I getting involved? This has nothing to do with me. Yeah, eat a whole stick of butter. Give up! That's fucking crazy. I love Dev's humor. Dev's so fucking funny.
Man.
Did you change your clothes, Terraco? You look good.
I do not like butter.
Stop.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Surprising. Look, I'm here to investigate. I'm not interested in small talk today.
Anyway.
Everyone keeps mentioning mouthwashing, but I haven't I haven't looked at it, so I know nothing.
It is very, very good. Though I mentioned
That's what everyone keeps saying.
I mentioned it in response because there's a quote I like, just saying, I want to believe that our darkest moments don't define who we are.
Ah, okay. That's nice. Anyway, as one would expect from a gym, there's all sorts of exercise equipment, and... Is this a mini fridge?
Ooh.
It's full of energy drinks, water, fruit, and... granola bars. Refrigerates granola bars.
Yay!
Don't you want to knock back a nice cold granola bar after a hard workout?
Nice
Protein bar maybe, but why granola? Oh, who does that? Listen, I put out these complimentary drinks and snacks for everyone to enjoy. The least you could do is not complain. Oh, they're complimentary? Now that I think about it, it would be good to have more food in my room.
I like snack bars too.
Took all the drinks and granola bars out, practically emptying the fridge.
Wow.
Oh, Teriko Tawaki, I love you so much. Jeez, you're definitely the kind of person who takes a whole bowl of candy when the sign says take one.
I mean, come on, Mono TV, you can restock, right?
Moving on.
Let's see.
Since I've never been in a gym before, I'm not really familiar with any of the things in this room. These machines are... I don't know what this is for.
Honestly, considering your luck, it's probably better you don't.
Yes. These are dumbbells, certainly. Picked one up. Heavy.
It seems that
Could definitely be used as a blunt force weapon to murder. In fact, there's a lot of dangerous looking things in here. Yep, I always make sure that murder weapons are freely available everywhere. You simply need enough creativity to know how to use them.
Thank you.
I'm not TV silly. You can't keep track of every potentially deadly object, no matter how hard you try.
Indeed, indeed.
So it's pointless to guard the knives in the kitchen or to confiscate everyone's personal weapon.
I see you thought this one through.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
It isn't really pointless, as we make it more difficult to commit a murder. You could hit someone over the head with mono TV, but man's just like 3.5 feet tall. You have to have Levi's fucking muscles to lift this man's and yeet him.
It would be funny though.
It would be hilarious. Shut up! Don't give them ideas! Ideas for what?
So rude.
Ideas not to commit murder, obviously! In any case, I need to constantly watch my back. Any object could be an improvised weapon, and any place could be an opportunity to murder.
I mean, you're not gonna die, yeah? But I guess more pain is bad. Tch, it's not like all of us need to make weapons out of dumbbells or whatever. After all, Levi will just snap my neck with his own hands if I get too out of line, right? Calm down. Chill pill.
There's no chill. There's no chill. None whatsoever, Rina. You get used to it. Why do you have to constantly bring that up? I said that I regret saying that.
I think you could stand saying that a bit more.
True.
Oh, and I'm sure Min regrets killing Xander, but that doesn't change the fact they're both... Yeah.
Do the two of you ever stop bickering? Shut up! I'm trying to investigate!
Thank you, Teruko.
Love her.
I apologize.
I'm sorry.
Whatever.
The fucking kick ace. I'm so tired of him, and he's only been on screen for a little bit. Why are you both still here if all you do is argue? Why doesn't one of you leave?
They're just having fun arguing, I guess.
Is this a stick? It's a weight for bench pressing. Why are there mirrors? Check your lifting form.
Cute.
What is this? A big rubber band?
Well,
You really have never been to in a gym before, have you? Oh, something like this is useful for physical therapy. Since I injured my shoulder, it might be helpful to me.
Maybe. And yeah, Osiria's really good at voice acting.
Thank you, I've been doing it a lot.
What's that? You need this?
I don't necessarily need it, but...
Too fucking bad. Mine now. I'm keeping it.
I'm gonna kick him.
My first thought was, maybe we should take that band and strangle him with it. Maybe then he'll be quiet.
Oh god, I wish. I fucking wish. Or gag him, honestly. If he can't fucking talk, then he's not a problem.
Choke on your own spit and die, asshole.
God, so annoying. Anyway. Oh, Levi!
Poor
He didn't
guy.
like that. He was like, damn, fuck, okay. I'm sorry, I love that sprite. It's so good. I wonder what these clips are for. Jericho, what do you think I should do?
What?
What should I do to make things up with Ace? I feel utterly lost.
Maybe wait.
Britton's, in my opinion.
Maybe wait until he's calmed down.
Your first... Nah. Okay. Your first step should be not to ask me for relationship advice. You know it's me you're talking to, right?
Hey.
If I can be honest, so far, you very much seem like the kind of person who destroys their friendships easily. Because of that, presumably you may have experience in repairing them.
That's kind of a diss.
I like them, they're funny. That was tense, even for you. You really want advice? My honest advice on what to do with Ace? What should I do? I think you should abandon him.
What do you mean?
I mean, it kind of voiced the line.
Stop complaining.
You asked me, specifically. Don't complain if you don't like what I say.
I mean, she has a point.
That's true. Don't try and repair your relationship with Ace. There's no point. When someone has made up their mind to turn their back on you, there's nothing you can do to change their minds. You can only walk away from them in turn.
One would hope that there is at least sometimes hope, but right now I don't see a way.
I don't know why you're trying so hard to win his trust back anyway. What's the point?
More comfortable living together?
In this kind of killing game situation, Ace is utterly useless. Someone like him, who is volatile, a coward, and has no common sense will die quickly.
Oh.
I mean, she's not wrong.
You-
I like how he didn't fully leave. He eavesdropped to hear her talking shit. It's so funny.
Okay. Holy shit! What the fuck is wrong with you? I can still hear you, you know?
It's your own fault.
Ever since yesterday, you've become so nasty.
Even if you were in front of me this whole time, I would have said the same. I believe in what I said. Was there a point you're trying to make?
I should have realized from the start. In this killing game, everyone is out to get me. Especially people who love picking fights with me. People like you and Levi. Yeah. I can see that. I can't believe I wasted my time with all that dumb shit like arm wrestling and running around screaming at meaningless stuff.
So you admit you were putting on a show? Idiots!
That was fucking stupid to not take this killing game seriously from the start. I'm done with being everyone's kickable scaredy cat. Okay, then let's see where that goes. The only thing I should do is look out for myself and myself alone. Good luck with
Big
that.
words, little man. Get to work then.
Enjoy our new gym facilities, perfect for an indoor lifestyle.
You were right, Sarako. I should ask someone different for advice. Okay, I'm done here too. I feel with this gym. She's so unbothered!
Yeah.
Oh man, I love her so fucking much. Best pro tag I've ever seen in my life for a fangirl, I swear to god. Next to one that you haven't seen yet, but like, oh my god. Good fucking pro tag, I love her.
She's very entertaining, yeah.
I adore her, she's so great.
We even have a mini fridge filled with complimentary drinks and snacks, refilled daily.
She's gonna stock up on her room. Every day then, Mono TV.
Oh, everyone already left.
Look left, look right, look left again. Okay, no one. Stooped down and caught my breath for a few seconds.
Girl, you're not gonna be able to keep that up for long.
She's going the fuck through it, dude. Sucks. Hope it heals quickly. Okay, moving on. What is this next room? A relaxation room?
With fishies?
Yeesh!
Oh man, fuck. I wish I had the fish soundboard bite right now so I could play it. Sorry, it's living in my brain rent-free last night because, streaming Witch's Heart with some other friends, and, when we, near the end of the stream, we just took an hour and a half to, like, farm so we could, like get the character dolls, and, every time we got a fish, Rose kept playing the fish sound effects, and it was really funny. Anyway. This is... it smells good.
Yep, that's the incense. There's different kinds in that cabinet for different moods.
I see.
I'm burning some right now because it's the first day this room is open, and I want to fully show off all the features. Relax in the relaxation room. Oh, that slogan isn't very good. Have a good time in the relaxation room?
Is there more to the room? You've changed your clothes, Teruko.
Oh god, Cat, Rina hasn't seen Whitfish yet.
Whitfish?
No, it's okay. You didn't have to retract it. In a server I'm in, there was some chaos one night, and I think they were playing Gartic Phone or something, and then after that, they drew several of the characters as fish. Yeah, the wish. And it was Wit first. They turned Wit into a fish, and then they did it with Terako and with David, and it was just really silly, stupid fun. But it's really funny. I'll show you those later. They're really dumb and stupid and funny. It's just a whole bunch of memes, but it's great. Yes.
Awkward. A fish?
God, I wish I had the fish soundboard bite right now because I would have played it. Kyo was staring at the pond intently. Oh, there are fish in here. What are these?
I think...
These are minnows. I wonder who's been taking care of them. Fishies! Live fishies!
Eesh. Yep. I have. Why do you ask?
Oh, no wonder. I was going to say whoever was taking care of these fish was doing a horrible job.
The shade. That's great.
What?
Look how unhappy they look. You are really bad at taking care of fish. I'm surprised they haven't all died already.
Nico's like laying into them about it. That's pretty great.
Never take care of animals ever again. Ay.
Oh, okay. Or blunts.
Why?
Am I?
Yes.
Well,
I don't know. Even in the trial yesterday, you said a lot of straightforward things, like calling people dumb.
Sometimes the truth is necessary.
That is true, but it's funny. I really feel like Nico's autistic, and I like that. I like that for them. To be honest, it's a bit of a surprise that someone as shy as you can be so rude.
Sorry.
Did I say that? I am sorry, I didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings. Even though I'm shy, I often get told that I'm too aggressive.
Yeah, unintentionally malicious words. I understand. Very common thing for people on the autism spectrum. I speak from experience.
But I don't mean it. I really don't realize if I'm being rude.
This is true too. What do you mean?
So...
How do I explain? If you're having dinner and want someone to pass the salt, you can say, please pass the salt, or you can say, give me the salt. Yeah, if it's me, I would be like, salt, 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 salt? Question mark.
You're also not American too, and I know you guys are very straightforward over in Germany. Like you guys don't have like all the fluff in your language, like to fluff things up to make it sound lighter and polite. You guys are just very straight and to the point, which personally I prefer, because I don't like all the weird back roots of how some people talk, because I'm like, no, be blunt. I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
But I also don't like talking, so when I can avoid using words, I'm just gonna be like directly to the point in terms of not saying, can you give me the salt? I'm just like, salt. Salt.
Yeah.
Give me salt. Salt, please.
Yeah, so it's common in America where people try to soften their language over here in like everyday speaking or just in social situations. To the point where like it has a double layer and you're supposed to make inferences a lot, which is really frustrating for anyone like me who's autistic or like just has like social disabilities in general. So it's just like what? Because people aren't naturally blunt, they see it as rude, which is ridiculous in my opinion, but whatever.
Yeah, another reason to not visit America. For me.
Yeah, sorry, bro. That's kind of how it is over here. Yeah, the subtle cues. What Kat said. It drives me nuts too. I get it. Anyway.
One of those things is supposed to be more polite than the other, right? But why? They both mean the same thing. They're just slightly different mixes of words.
Very autism way of thinking. Thank you, Nico. Nico basically said what I was thinking.
It's like that. I don't understand why some mixes of words come off as rude and some don't, even if they mean the same thing.
Ding ding ding.
I'm sorry if that didn't make sense. I'm really bad at explaining things. I feel like I'm the most rude if I want to cut corners.
You know.
Not really because I want to be rude, it's just... words suck. Get to the point.
Get it. Yeah, me too. I like things being concise and straightforward. Yeah, I get it, Kat. I understand well enough, and you don't have to worry about being too blunt because, well, it's me you're talking to.
Yeah, I think Cheroko appreciates bluntness more. I don't understand what that means.
Alright, I like Nico. They're funny.
It just seems to me that human interaction is all about secret rules and categories that everyone but me knows.
This shit. Yes.
That's why I like animals so much. There's no talking involved, no confusing human roles.
God bless! Anyway. Hey, I'm not human. You can tell me anything you want. Anything at all.
Hmm.
I don't trust you as far as I can even throw you, which isn't far at all.
Okay, I hate you.
Valid of you, Nico.
Okay. Goodbye.
Like, oh my god!
If you short circuit, you'll kill the minnows. Was that bad? But you said I could tell you anything at all. Is that not what you meant?
Yay!
Just kidding. I don't care.
Okay.
Right.
Let me take care of the fish from now on. I'll do a better job than you. I'm sure you will.
Sure, but you have to feed them on a specific schedule. After all, this room is off limits during nighttime. Huh? Why?
Did you know?
An automated misting system waters the plants at night, but it also makes the turf wet. When the turf is wet, it's sticky.
Do I hear specific stuff for murder mystery?
And if I let people come in here when the turf is wet, then the turf will stick to them and then get carried outside this room and make a mess everywhere.
Alrighty, committing this one to memory.
It's the same reason why wet beach sand gets everywhere, but worse because this turf absorbs water.
A mess. And you don't want to clean the mess.
Yeah. In summary, this room closes at 10 p.m. when the misting happens throughout the night, and it won't open till 8 a.m. when everything is definitely dry.
Alright.
If you're letting Nico take care of the fish, why not let him water the plants too? I'm confident in my ability to raise plants. Also, these plants are misted with a special enriched formula, so normal tap water or pond water won't do.
I see you care a lot about your plants.
I don't really understand that logic, but alright.
This is a pretty nice room. It's very relaxing.
I know, right? That's why it's called the relaxation room, because you relax in this room. Get it?
Is there a place to, like, sit down? I might take a nap here.
Don't sleep in public places. You're practically asking to be murdered.
Okay. Well, I guess nice of you to, for that, advice.
Teriko, the fake I don't give a fucker ever.
Hmm.
Love her, sorry. Okay, it looks like there's one room, last room on this floor. A playground.
Okay. Alrighty.
Ran out of sand, sorry.
Really?
This is... Oh my gosh, a playground! I haven't been on one of these since I was a child. This looks like so much fun. Teriko, come play with me!
It looks a little sad, though.
No. Yay!
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
That's my wife. That's my wife. I love her. I'm fine, don't worry. I'm not worried about you. If your body was fragile enough to break from a light fall like that, then you wouldn't have done something so stupid. Also, I like these two together. It's these two women. I think they should kiss. It's fun to stand on swings, okay? It makes me feel tall. I didn't know that these ones would be quite so slippery.
There's nothing to climb in here.
But really, I'm not hurt at all. The ground is very soft.
You're making my job harder.
Yeah, it's to prevent dumb kids like you from hurting themselves. This ground is actually made out of the same stuff the turf in the relaxation room is made of. It's very spongy. Ooh! Wait, did you change your clothes, Teriko?
Sure did.
Yes, I did. So then, there's a swing set. Bars of some sort. Many things. That's not what it's called, Teriko. What is it called then? I don't know either.
Same.
And this is a spring ride? This black and white bear seems familiar. Have I seen this before?
Well, retro for them.
Oh, that must be Monokuma. And now I remember where I've seen this before, in history class.
Yay!
Monokuma is my dad!
I see.
It's a cursed image, thank you. Really? Oh.
Okay.
Mono TV has a black and white design too, like the Monokuma. It probably has a design like that to appear threatening. These kinds of half black and white designs were really common during the tragedy, right? So much so that they became symbols of calamity.
I can definitely see that.
I squint at Veronica's dress as she's talking about this.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Movie directors and artists utilize people's memories of the tragedy by using Monokuma iconography in their works. The tragedy was scary, so by referencing it, your work invokes fear.
There's probably...
She is the horror enthusiast, so there could be another reason why she's wearing the dress that kind of has black and white elements to it.
Well, that's a massive oversimplification, but that's essentially how it works. I shan't get into the fine details of semantics right now. Semiotics, that is what that word is.
There's probably a lot of Monokuma creepypasta in their world.
Possibly. Eventually, the visual motif became divorced from actual associations with the tragedy over time, and has simply become shorthand for something scary.
I see. Thank you for the world building.
Much like clowns, there's nothing intrinsically harmful about black and white designs, but we're conditioned to be scared of them all the same. Even this current generation who was born long after the tragedy is accustomed to associating mono designs with fear.
I see, I see.
Isn't that just wonderful?
It's fascinating, isn't it? How an event that happened nearly a century ago continues to influence media and popular perception today.
I mean, makes sense.
There's nothing I love more than exploring the relationship between culture and horror media.
It is a very interesting field.
That means Mono TV is designed like this to scare us. Probably, yes. And also as a way to reference that past killing game, right? Huh? What are you talking about? If you mean a killing game like the one we're in, nothing like this has ever happened before as far as I know, unless you're just referring to the high murder rate during the tragedy.
Okay, so fun facts. The reason why Veronica's saying this is because Dev has come out and said that RDT is in no way associated with canon.
I see.
So that's why she's saying that.
Never mind that. I must have gotten some things mixed up in my mind. I was never very good at history anyways.
I see, so the original Danganronpa murder killing games did not happen here.
Yeah, not in this universe, no.
Educational tangent aside, what else is of note in this room? Why is this room so big? It's much bigger than any other room so far.
For running around?
It's 2 floors high. If you stood in the movie room on floor 1 and started punching through the walls, you'd fall into the playground.
Oh.
Please don't do that, though. This room also has fans. There were fans like this in the gym, too. Oh wait, no, that's Terika. This room also has fans. There were fans like this in the gym, too. Think about it. What do playgrounds and gyms have in common?
People running around being sweaty?
Both places where people move about. Right. They're both places where people get really sweaty. If we didn't have fans in both places, it would get really gross. Trust me.
Interesting.
So yeah, this chibi shot is cute.
Yeah.
Despite its size, the playground is mostly empty space. There's very little of note here.
It will be important for the murder, I assume.
In that case, I suppose I'm finished with my exploration of this floor. I'll be heading back up. Leaving so soon? Oh, why don't you stay and play, Teriko? Oh, don't you have better things to do? Oh, you're right. I should go bother Arturo instead and make him play with me.
I can see why you two are getting shipped.
Yeah, they're probably the most popular MF ship, if I'm honest. Returned to the first floor and started heading back to my room. A certain someone kept following me. What do you want? You've been following me around the whole time I was on the second floor.
What do you want?
Oh no, I did that for everyone. I wanted to give the tour of the floor. This is standard procedure.
And now?
Okay.
Unsettling?
Are you sure you're not following me?
No, I'm just going in the same direction as you are.
Alright.
Oy, oy, oy.
Okay, no matter what you say, you are definitely following me!
I'm not.
You are literally chasing me!
Ay, 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 ay. Be careful of your wounds.
What do you want?
Yep. Well.
Not that I have any reason to care about your health, but don't you think you should wait at least a few days after getting stabbed before you start sprinting through the halls?
Yeah.
Jericho? Okay, time to break out the smelling salts.
Ugh, what the? There's some special kind of awful, Mono TV. I'm choosing to believe that robots have souls solely so that yours can go to hell. It's one of my favorite animation scenes in chapter 2, if I'm honest, was the exchange we just saw with Mono TV chasing her around. It's great.
It is hilarious.
Okay, so the truth is, I actually was following you.
Why?
Yeah, I worked that out already.
The thing is, I need you to do a favor for me.
A favor?
Yeah.
Alright, are you strong enough for episode 3?
I think after episode 3 I would have to cut it, yeah.
Okay, then let's do 3 and after that we cut.
Yeah. I don't think my throat can handle any more after that.
I mean, 3 is already a good number.
Yeah, which is what you intended us to do. Also, 3 has a scene you will very much appreciate, so I would like to do it today.
Maybe it
I have a favor
involves...
to ask you, Teriko.
Maybe it has Charles.
The thumbnail showed him, so yes.
I didn't actually look at it.
Oh, you weren't paying attention? Okay.
It's really quite important.
What is it?
It's super duper incredibly important.
Seriously, what is it?
Super uber duper ultra important.
Get to the point.
Okay, it's not important at all. I'm going to leave.
It is important. Building maintenance is super important. I need you to caulk the bathroom.
Really?
Yes. But what is caulk?
On sinks, counters, bathtubs, showers, and other fixtures near sources of water, they all have crevices where they meet the walls, right?
Love that Dev literally just changed the
Google.
the image. Yeah, the fucking the fucking insignia, and then just grabbed some a few images. I'm sorry, that's just so great. Thank you, Dev. You're so funny. Is your favorite character still Charles, Rina? After seeing bits of chapter 2?
I would say it's Teriko, but Charles after that.
Yeah, I figured. Teriko is one of my favorites too. I've kind of rattled about this before, but I have a few favorites. I'm gonna say my top is probably David. Teriko's my runner-up. They kind of tie, if I'm completely honest. I also like Xander, Levi, and Veronica. Eden's alright, but she doesn't reach my favorites list. There's a handful of others I like passively, but like it's mostly just those that I focus on.
If moisture gets into these crevices, then it could cause deterioration or mold growth. In order to prevent that, we apply a waterproof sealant to the crevice called caulk.
I also like RA, to be honest. I like mean women.
Yeah, you do like mean women, and she's very much your type, if I'm honest. Jay probably will be your type too, the more you see of her, if I'm honest.
I do like her personality. She just needs to calm down with the misogyny. With the internalized misogyny.
I can agree with that. She's got some problems. She's working through it though, I think. I also do like Arturo, but from like a comedy perspective. Like I want to dissect him. He's funny, and I want him to suffer while dissected. Anyway.
He is very funny. He still reminds me of that one love interest though from an Otome game.
Ever since you made that comparison, it has not left my brain.
Like paint on a wall. Every now and then you have to remove the caulk and put down a new line.
Yeah, it becomes moldy.
Yes. Gosh, Teriko, this is pretty basic home maintenance. You live here, don't you? Make an effort to keep this place in good working order.
Really?
I think Mono TV's singling her out because she wants to stay here even after everything's done.
That could be.
Why should I help you?
Life is so hard.
This has nothing to do with helping me. And everything to do with making this building habitable. Like I said, you live here now, right? You wouldn't want for the plumbing to stop working or for there to be mold growing everywhere.
That would suck.
Would suck.
Oh, help me, please!
If it's that important, why don't you ask someone else? Presumably someone who's in better health than I am.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have any friends. Not anymore, at least.
Wow. Thank you.
I love her.
You have a lot of free time.
Thank you.
That was harsh, but okay. Fair enough.
Look, I'll sweeten the deal a little. I can pay you every time you do chores for me.
Pay with what? Sweets?
I have no need for money, seeing as I don't plan on returning to the outside world.
Not in money, silly. I'll pay you in mono credits.
Not actually trademark. You are free to use this phrase for your own purposes. Okay, fake money. Even more useless.
I just said it wasn't money, stupid brains. It's a service that I am offering you.
Which can trade what?
If you have a mono credit, then anytime someone is bothering you and you want them to leave, then I'll make them leave you alone.
Okay.
Deal, I'll do it.
Wow, you really suck at this. Your caulking job looks about as good as if I were to do it, and I don't have thumbs.
Maybe don't be a critic.
Why are you making me do it? I already told you I wouldn't be any good.
It was a joke. You know those things I say all the time with no rhyme or reason to them? I still can't do this myself. The thing is, this place was meant to be occupied and kept by humans, not robots. There are things I can do, like taking out the trash and sweeping the floors, but there are many things I can't do.
Yeah. With that form.
That's why, from time to time, I'll need to call on you all to help me with these things.
The automation in this place sucks.
This place was meant to be kept by humans? What does that mean?
These facilities weren't built with this killing game in mind. They were simply repurposed for our show. I had designed it myself. I would make everything automatic, but alas.
I see.
Huh. That's quite important information, isn't it? Are you sure you can really tell me that kind of thing?
I don't see why not.
Hmm.
In that case, can you tell me more about this killing game?
You know, you're the first person to ask me that. Since everyone here is apparently determined to fight against this killing game, I don't know why no one has ever tried asking me for information.
Probably thinking that you wouldn't answer.
But fair warning, there are some questions I cannot answer. And there are some things that I must lie about without any indication that I'm lying.
So you're useless.
Pretty much. Maybe that's why no one has ever asked you, because you aren't reliable at all. But still, it's worth a shot, then. Who orchestrated this killing game show, and for what purpose?
Oh, starting off with the heavy questions. I thought you'd lead me in with something light first.
I do like this quiet scene with Mono TV too.
Yeah.
What? Did you want me to ask what your favorite color is?
I know the answer to that! Blue!
I could have guessed.
Oh, wait, yellow? To answer your first question, though, the mastermind is... I don't know.
What? You don't know?
Oh. I seem to think that because I run this TV show that I must know everything about it, right? But I'm not a real human director. I'm a robot built and programmed for the purpose of facilitating this killing game, and nothing more.
Makes sense that you wouldn't have info on that then.
Whoever created me saw fit to give me only the bare minimum information needed to run this TV show. That is why there are lots of things that I don't know, because it's not necessary for me to know them to make this killing game run.
Hmm.
Does a toaster know why it toasts? Does a calculator know why it adds and subtracts? They are simply machines that do their job without needing to understand why.
It could be lying, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's arguing a good point. Probably in order to send it home, honestly.
To that end, I don't know who made this TV show and why. All I do is carry out the directives programmed into me.
Oh, I see. Not only do you sometimes lie when asked questions, but you also don't know the answer to anything. You're useless.
Yep.
Ah, so mean. I'm not useless at all.
Another question then. How do I end this killing game?
I can't answer that.
Of course.
Yep, totally useless. No wonder no one asked you questions. Not going to get anything good out of you, am I? Okay, that should do it.
Nice cock.
Excuse me?
Now that could be misheard.
Yeah, I love Dub's humor. Dub's really fucking funny.
As promised, you now have 2 monocredits in your balance. Don't worry about the mess, I can clean it up. By the way, you look a little different. Did you change your clothes?
You're shakes it. You're the one who asked her to. Enough. Being asked that repeatedly is going to get on my nerves one day.
You have the memory of a dayfly.
Don't make an announcement to everyone that I'm wearing a different shirt or whatever it takes to make people stop bothering me.
Okay, I'll make sure to inform everyone at the most inconvenient time possible for them. Like if they're in the bathroom or in the shower or having sex.
You think anyone would be doing that here? Now?
They're all over 18.
Anyway, it's noon. Maybe think about getting lunch.
It's a killing game.
But it's a killing game of people who are older than 18. Didn't Charles say he wanted to meet with me around this time? I wonder why.
Charles time.
Charles time.
Should I even go? Feels awfully suspicious.
Think of the audience.
I say go, but only because if something bad happens, then the viewers would love it.
Nah. I think he's being a good boy.
It's only making me not want to go, and yes, Kat, I do believe that. In the end, I decided to go anyway. Charles isn't even here. Wait, waiting is boring. Did I check out some of the books? This textbook looks awfully familiar. Have I seen this before? Flipped up into a random page and...
Let's,
I cut myself on the paper. Ouch. Girl can't even read books.
rough. It must be really rough.
I would die, personally. Hey, is it normal for a paper cut to bleed this much? Yeah, that is Min's textbook, isn't it?
Bad timing.
Yeah.
Hello, Teroko.
What's your problem?
Do you want... You can't look at blood, can you? Put my hand behind my back.
No, that's not it. Don't think that I'm the kind of person who loses his cool every time he sees a drop of blood. I'm not that weak. I refuse to be. You are not looking so hot, friend.
Also, yeah, fun fact, Dev did upgrade all of the background art for this chapter. They actually made a post on their Tumblr showing the differences. So yeah, that is nicer. If you're paying attention to the backgrounds, they have changed since chapter 1.
I have thought that this place looks unfamiliar.
Yeah. The bedroom's upgraded a little bit too.
I'm fine. Did you cut yourself? What are you doing?
I don't care.
Only a paper cut. I often cut myself like this when I'm reading, if I'm not careful. It hurts, but it'll heal in a few days, so I don't care.
Don't say that you don't care. I don't want to see you straining precious books with your blood.
Because he wants to read those.
And I think he's being a little Sandre.
Yeah, just a little bit.
If you wear gloves, then you should be able to read safely without cutting yourself. I'll give you my spare gloves. Here.
Back off.
Uh-oh.
What?
I said back off. Don't you dare try and come near me.
Traumatized.
Hands out of your coat and put them where I can see them.
Traumatized.
I love her.
You're being stupid. Do you really think I'm reaching for a weapon?
I'm being stupid. I'm not the one who asked to hold a meeting in a private, secluded area with no witnesses.
Oh boy.
Forget what happened when Xander did the same thing? I got stabbed. I'm not taking any chances.
Whit knows I'm here.
That means that the only witness is someone who's already tried to cover for you once before.
True. As if I would try to murder you. You're being completely ridiculous.
I don't trust you. I don't trust anyone here. Take off your coat and show me you weren't hiding anything.
You want him to strip?
Pretty much.
You're annoying me.
You are the one who's brandishing a knife at me. Fine. But I'll have you know that you're being very unreasonable right now.
Coat off, coat off, coat off, coat off. Take it off. There you go.
My hands are in the air and I'm making a fool of myself. Dressing down like I'm being searched by airport security. Are you happy now?
Fine. I'm not taking your gloves. Keep your distance.
You really are paranoid now, aren't you?
I don't blame her, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charles did have a scar on his arm.
I mean, who would have thought that Xander would stab Teruko, so anything's possible now, TM.
Yep.
And quit acting like I'm endangering you somehow. You are the one who has been carrying around a concealed weapon this whole time.
She's scared.
Yeah.
Own. It's for self-defense.
Self-defense, is it? Will you stab and kill anyone who you perceive to be threatening you? You know that carrying around a dangerous weapon will put you at risk as well, don't you? What if someone else uses that against you?
Yeah, it did look like a burn scar. You're asking an awful lot of questions.
Are you an idiot?
Because I'm telling you not to carry around a knife, you idiot. You dolt.
I won't be taking your recommendation to go defenseless during a killing game.
Ay, ay, ay. You are stubborn as ever, Teruko. It truly grates on my nerves sometimes. By the way, why you here? Why you
Do
want?
me a favor.
At least do me a favor and keep it a secret. If people know that you carry a weapon, then it's very possible that some would-be killers would use that against you. I won't tell anyone else either. And I'll try to make sure not to end up alone with you, lest you stab me.
Stop complaining.
I don't intend to try and murder you, just so you know. Like I said, this is only for self-defense. I have the least motivation out of anyone here to commit murder.
I don't know if the others can believe you, though.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, sure. Let me believe that, because you said so.
I already said that I don't want to leave this place. If I successfully committed a murder, I would be forced to leave.
I mean, what did Celestia Ludenberg say? No one need-
I fucking forget about canon all the time, because I just don't commit any of it to memory.
Yeah, she kept repeating about adapting to life.
Then I would have to go back to my regular life of constantly moving, constantly running, and never being certain of what will happen next. I don't want to live like that anymore. I'd much rather stay here.
How concerning.
Constantly running? What kind of life do you live?
I always end up in one accident after another. I have such bad luck, and because of that, I am in a lot of debt. Medical debts from spending countless nights at the hospital after something happens. I don't want to go, even if I don't want... Even if I don't want to go, I usually get taken to the ER against my will.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what they're trained to do. I hate hospitals. I saved my life if you're just going to ruin it afterwards. I feel this.
That's quite unbelievable, to be honest.
Attending school too? It's difficult when I had nothing to my name. Because I lacked ID, I had to infiltrate various big schools that didn't care enough to keep track of their individual students. Uniform, sneak in, pretend to be a student.
You had quite a life.
Yeah, my girl's been through it. If I stand out too much and they realize that I'm not actually a registered student, then I get in trouble and have to run again. Usually end up doing this multiple times a year. You understand? The kind of life I live is unstable and not very enjoyable.
Yeah, I think it would probably be a lot more relaxing here for you.
I'd really like to stay here, because as nonsensical as it sounds, closest I can get to living a normal life. That means not committing murder.
What?
Enough beating around the bush already. Why did you call me here? Don't tell me it's because you want to lecture me on this and that.
I'm curious.
What a pain.
Alright. I would have gotten to it earlier, but someone derailed the conversation by pulling a knife on me. I'm going to give you something, okay? I'm going to leave it on this desk and you can pick it up on your way out. Rather than me handing it to you, don't threaten me again.
Calm down.
Toast on a bagel. Dealing with you is like dealing with a frightened raccoon. Toast on a bagel.
Can you blame her? What is this? It's my... Yeah, sorry. That's you. That's you. I'm tired.
It's my motive. More specifically, it's someone else's secret, which I received as my motive. I'm giving it to you.
Hey.
How concerning.
As much as I don't want to, I must acknowledge that should another murder occur, I will probably become similarly incapacitated as I was yesterday.
Incapacitated, but yes.
It aggravates me to think that there's nothing I can do on my own. But that's the truth of the matter, and I cannot turn away from it. It would be foolish of me to ignore my own glaring weaknesses. In such a situation, I'm sure these motives will be important. That's why I'm giving mine to you. I see. If a murder happens and I cannot participate in the trial, then I allow you to reveal this motive to everyone. It very well could turn out to be an important piece of evidence. I see. So, you're basically sharing the info just in case.
Why are you giving this to me, of all people?
I've determined that this is the best course of action to take, and you are the most suitable person for this job. Because she argued her way out of everything last time?
I think it's because she's been the one leading the trials, but yeah.
I thought that you were instrumental in solving the previous murder case, and I know that you have proven to be quite a pragmatic person.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, Charles really doesn't swear. Now that I think about it.
Toast on the bagel.
Just silly. Huh, guess that explains why you aren't giving this to Wit. Yeah. I'm sorry. Wit is, no. Not the most useful in trials, if I'm honest.
I mean, he definitely could reveal the motive on its own, but he probably wouldn't make proper use of it.
Yeah, that's why Charles is like, Terrico.
Right, Wit. He used to be a major annoyance to me, but I realized he's more than that. Under the surface, he's an empathetic person, someone who's kind enough to go out of his way for others. Lushy sprite.
I've given up on trying to censor myself from swearing. I've been swearing for so many years now. My siblings are all in high school basically now, so like they already swear too, so I don't see a point at this point for me, unless like I'm in the workplace. That's different.
Yeah, yeah. It's been a long time since I tried to censor myself in that way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which means that he's inclined to keep other secrets.
Yeah, so he'd be very reluctant in doing what Charles is saying.
He's not the kind of person who can rely on to sacrifice one person's privacy for the greater good.
He's so tsundere, honestly. Of course he would blush about Wit. He has trouble fucking admitting when he's attached to somebody. I understand, Kat. You're also, like, younger yourself, so you kind of have to listen to the rules in your house, I would assume. Figures. I took his motive.
Don't open it.
Seriously?
Don't open it? That's the opposite of what you've been telling me so far.
He wants you to open it when a murder happens.
Yeah.
Are you stupid?
Yeah. I said to open it if a murder happened, idiot. Does this look like the trial room to you? In the best case scenario, there won't be any more murders, and you can forget all about this conversation. However, neither of us are naively optimistic enough to put our faith in that scenario.
True.
I do actually not swear all that much in German, though.
All right. I hope you're sure you're not making a mistake by leaving this in my hands.
I mean, you're the protagonist.
Pocketed the motive. Then that's all you needed with me. I'll be leaving now.
Terko.
Don't take this the wrong
He
way,
voices it.
but I enjoyed talking to you.
Cute!
I said don't take it the wrong way.
Cute!
I didn't say anything yet.
Cute! It's not because you're an enjoyable person to be around or an intellectual equal.
He can't give a genuine compliment to save his life.
After Xander's death and after the trial. To be honest, I don't remember much. It's all a haze and bits and pieces. It was terrible. I want to move on, but now everyone only looks at me with pity in their eyes. Because I couldn't process a dead body, now everyone thinks I'm weak. And Teriko doesn't, I see. She hates everyone now.
Yeah.
I hate it. A constant reminder that I've become someone to look down upon. But you aren't like that. If anything, you've become ruder than ever. And you haven't even once shown me a shred of pity for what I've gone through. Yeah. Nothing much has changed between us. We continue to treat each other with unmarked aggression and make snide comments towards each other. You are so cute. Look at that fond expression. What a nice face to make.
I knew he'd be your favorite.
Well,
Literally called it when I planned to watch this through with you, that I knew that Charles would be your favorite.
I mean,
At least out of the guys.
I mean, visually, it's already a hit for me, and then
because you
he's
like
cute.
the long hair guys.
Yeah,
And you like the tsunderes. And you like the smart characters. So I was like, this is checking several of Rina's boxes. I know Rina's gonna enjoy Charles.
yeah, and I mean, my ultimate favorite of all time, which I have carried around for 15 years now, is also a character with long purplish hair and golden eyes, so...
Yeah, I think I remember who that is.
So yeah. And to me, that's much more satisfying than being pitied.
You've changed a lot, haven't you? You've given me you've given more thought to other people right now than you have in the past 4 days.
Things have happened.
Yeah. People adapt.
And you've changed too. Mostly for the worse.
God, I need people to quit shading my woman. Okay, because like if anybody knows anything about traumatic experiences, specifically about if you're an attempted murder victim, and I am gonna go off about this, attempted murder victims actually technically act way worse than what Teriko is acting like right now. So I think with her writing, either Dev made her more digestible for the viewer, or that she's gone through something like this before. Neither of which are great things to think about, but like, arguably, she's not that bad to digest here, if I'm honest. She's just enduring the fact that she was a fucking attempted murder victim. Like, that trauma stays with you for several fucking years. And I say this because I know somebody who has endured something like that. They're fine now. Prefacing, but like, I know about it. I think it took them like 3 years to be more recovered enough not to sleep with something armed and not to rip open the the shower curtains or to fling open the doors and look behind because of like the trauma of it. Like they wouldn't even leave their house much either. So like arguably Teriko's not that insufferable here when conveying this trauma writing. Like actually she's more digestible than she would be if this was the first time it had ever happened to her. It also could be the fact that Dev is making her like easier to swallow. So there's that. I just need people to think about that instead of shitting on my woman because it's not her fucking fault. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
Excuse me?
she's mostly distant and irritable, which is understandable.
Yeah, exactly.
Deciding
You hit it on the head, Cat.
Deciding you'll trust no one, acting on your own. You are quite like how I was before Xander's death.
Role reversal.
I understand perfectly well what it's like to be in your place, but you won't be able to keep up that solitary act forever. Sooner or later you'll come out of your shell again.
As humans are social creatures that need some social to thrive. What? So I can learn to love again? I didn't take you to be such a sappy fool. Yeah, I agree with that, Cat. I think it's not her first rodeo, is my personal interpretation.
What? No. I mean to say you'll get bored if you're alone for more than a few days. That's true too.
Think about it.
There's very little to do here by yourself. By the third day of isolating myself, I was starting to become tired of the monotony.
Yeah, humans are also very sociable animals, so.
I started wanting to talk to other people for no reason other than to give myself something to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of why quarantine for everyone was such a pain in the ass, because people, especially people who lived alone, were like slowly losing it. Because people are social animals. They kind of need like the bare minimum of social to like thrive and function well. I'm gonna be so honest. I mean, saying that as an introvert, you need at least a little social to be able to thrive properly.
Yeah. I mean, that's also why VTubing went up and began to be so popular, because it was a social activity to stream.
Yeah, it is. Whatever.
Don't try and isolate yourself.
Why do you care?
Listen to me. It's simply an illogical thing to do. Also, he cares.
Think about it.
Cares.
I used to think that the best way to keep myself safe was to avoid people, but now I can see that the best way to get through this killing game is by working with others.
Role reversal.
Yeah. I'm not telling you this for sentimental purposes, but because it's a pragmatic thing to do.
Be rational.
Being alone all the time simply makes you more vulnerable. You aren't the only person Xander used for his own purposes. True. True.
Stop trying to talk about this. I took your motive, alright? I'm leaving now.
Disappointing.
I'm not done with you yet. There's something you said on the day we met that continues to bother me. You disparaged me for being apathetic towards the potential deaths of my friends, but now that the people have actually died, it seems like I care more than you. Oh, I believe she cares, she just can't really show it. Well,
it was a gut feeling. Now leave me alone.
First of all,
don't you think that's hypocritical of you? Why don't you act on your own words?
Charles, take a hint that I don't want to talk about this. Stop bothering me.
It's time to back off.
Oh, right, I have those mono credits now. Mono TV, make Charles leave me alone.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, I wasn't expecting Mono TV to do that.
Poor guy.
If it works, it works. While Charles was dealing with Mono TV, I escaped back to my room. Bro fucking bolted while Mono TV was like giving Charles hell. It's so fucking funny to me, please. I wish I saw a little more than that, Dev, please. I want to see more of that. It's so fucking funny.
Some wrestling.
Yeah, just wrestling a 3.5 foot little bitch fucker. And Charles isn't actually that strong either, so it would be really funny.
Man, Charles probably is, probably won't push Terraco's buttons that fast again.
Yeah. I hold myself up, sleeping and recovering, letting an entire day pass by. Tried my best to avoid contact with other people, however, in the end, my determination to remain alone ended up weakening because...
Because? Boredom.
I love this animation. It's so cute. So it's Xander and her.
Did you really think you could surprise me with a knife? I came prepared. I knew that you would try to backstab me after all. That's right. Give up now and surrender. Then I'll consider letting you live. Terraco, I've changed my mind. I promise I will turn my back on whoever made me do this and stay by your side from now on. Do you forgive me? My hand!
I see
Oh, she had a thing for him. If that scene doesn't sell it, I don't know what will, because his whole scene with her was practically a confession, too, before he went and stabbed her, guys. Come on.
Yeah, she is definitely processing things here.
I love her. She's so fucking funny. Well, she has a little electric kettle in her room. That's the exact same model I have, except the midsection is not metal, it's glass. Neat. Anyway. Ouch! I pricked myself on the cactus again. Oh, so you've been doing this a lot, sweetie. Is that what you're saying? What am I doing? This is incredibly childish. Am I really this starved for social interaction? Yes, sweetheart. Yes, you are.
Oh man, Charles will just grin and be like, told you so.
He'd eat it up. As much as I hate to say it, Charles was right. I can't stay by myself forever. I got so bored that I tried to find ways to entertain myself, and I ended up playing make-believe. You're coping. I forgive you. Alright. I'm headed out. I'm heading out. Just eat in the cafeteria and watch other people talk. That's all I'll do. I won't get involved in anything.
It's still more entertaining than just staying in your room.
Yeah, people watching is fun. Probably should get some breakfast anyway. Hi, Eden.
Creeping. Good morning, Terraco. You finally left your room after a whole day of being a shut-in. Let's go eat breakfast together.
Oh, man.
I have a fun activity planned too. You'll definitely enjoy it. It will really lift your mood to do something fun with friends, alright?
What? No, what? No, I'm not going to join in on whatever thing you want me to do.
Eden is playing a hard fight.
Yeah. Are you expecting me to exit my room just now?
You know, Terraco, these walls aren't exactly soundproof. I could hear you in there.
Wait, that means... Oh, God.
Evil, evil Eden. If you don't join me today, then I'm telling everyone that you play with cacti.
You aren't above blackmail, huh?
I didn't want to use this against you, but I figured you would be resistant to socializing. It's not good for you to be all alone, especially during a situation like this. That's why I need to be a little pushy when it comes to you. You are forgiven.
I mean, yeah, you're forgiven. You're forgiven, Eden. Kat, I mentioned it's fine if y'all talk about the ships in here. I just need everyone to remain civil while doing so. So as soon as I see people arguing, is when we won't entertain the ship talk anymore. But if no one's arguing and everyone's being respectful and chill, then I don't mind.
This is all part of my grand plan, see? If I can make everyone happy, then that means that no one has any need to matter, and we're that much closer to ending this killing game. Don't you want that too? I just want to help, even if that means resorting to cheap tactics. Now, come eat breakfast with me.
I've seriously underestimated you.
Yeah.
First thing I did was to examine the knife rack. They were all there. I laugh love. Thank you, Dev, for yet another banger poster.
Are you checking the knives? I understand why you would do that. Most people do these days. Everyone's wary.
Feels like a pointless thing to do, because there are so many lethal weapons everywhere. So even if all the knives are there, it means nothing. But still, I can't help myself. Also, the thing that stabbed you was a borrowed kitchen knife, so I kind of don't fucking blame you, dear.
Absolutely. Anyway, what do you want to eat, Teruko? Today, Nico and Veronica made breakfast.
Don't bother. I make my own food from now. Honey.
Can you?
You really... Can you?
Alright, you aren't the only person who does that too. It's fine. So, I've been spending a lot of time investigating around, looking for a potential exit. Trying really hard to make small talk.
That's great for you. Good luck.
Jeez, you're not much for conversation these days, are you? You know, being in this kitchen, it reminds me of the time that Rose, and Min were baking together. You remember that, right?
Probably not the time to bring it up, Eden.
Of
course I remember.
We had a ton of fun back then. Baking, decorating, and chatting. I could tell everyone really enjoyed it. But then, when you dropped the cake and Min had to clean up the mess... Really?
Just let the scene play.
Yeah. Because of that, she ended up having to kill Xander. I would not
Remember she procrastinated a few days to actually cleaning the kitchen, and while she was going back and forth to get the cleaning supplies is when she stumbled upon Xander stabbing her.
Yeah, I just mean I would not have phrased that way.
I mean, yeah, but she's right, unfortunately.
Even if that never happened and our baking session went perfectly, then in the end it only means that no one would have stopped Xander.
How cruel.
Life is really cruel, Teruko. I'm not so blindly optimistic as to ignore that. Why are we put in this terrible killing game where even something fun and happy becomes the reason to kill? Why is it that the only time I saw Min smiling, she was unwittingly causing her own death? I want everyone here to be friends. I'm trying my best to keep everyone's spirits up, but even then Yeah, Eden is also processing through things.
I can tell you're trying to open up to me, but I won't let you. Sorry. Right. Life is cruel. Exactly why we should stop trying to bond with each other. That way, it'll hurt less when people die.
Ay.
You, most of all, Eden. Last person I want to be friends with.
Why?
Because you're too kind to me.
Hmm.
I've noticed all this time I've been blaming others for turning against me. You've never once brought up the fact that you've stayed by my side this whole time.
Yeah.
Anyone else in your place would have brought it up already. Point out the fact that I'm wrong, and to get me to side with them. Don't.
Circle, relationships aren't transactional. It's not that I did something good for you that you should do something good for me. True that.
Yeah.
I want you to be my friend, but not because I'm a nice person and you feel obligated to.
Caring, selfless, and worst of all, hopelessly naive. When that optimistic worldview of yours gets shattered by the harsh reality of this killing game, I don't want to have an emotional stake in it. Sooner or later, that kindness of yours will have you breaking down until you're too overwhelmed with grief to be able to act. Not how I plan to live. Join in on whatever activity you have planned today, but I'm only humoring you. Not going to become friends. Won't let that happen.
You are already attached though, even if you don't want to be.
Never trust or rely on anyone else ever again.
Otherwise you wouldn't want to stay away. No.
You're wrong, Teriko. Huh?
Wrong about what?
There's nothing naive about being optimistic. I'm not nice because I'm dumb, or because I don't know better. I choose to be this way. Even if this world is cold and cruel, I'll still make the choice to be kind. Yee.
That's one of her most popular quotes, is the last sentence she said.
It's only human to feel grief, and it's only human to rely on others. I truly believe that it's how we'll get through this killing game. Through expressing grief and then relying on one another.
She really does give Kanata vibes.
She is very strong.
Like, if Kanata had, like, a little more involvement in DRA, I feel like Kanata would have been very much like this.
Yeah. Ah, yeah, Osiria, you were glitchy for like one sentence. But it's fine again.
Fine now?
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't reset the call at all, so that may possibly be why, but we're almost done anyway, so it's fine.
So, I'll prove you wrong. Kindness isn't weakness. Not caring about others is the worst way to live. One day, I'll make you understand that. I definitely do see the Tarot Eden vision. Until then, you can call me naive and hopeless all you want. Got it?
I do like them as a ship well enough. They're just not in my top favorites. I like them. I don't think about them that much. Somehow, hearing her words made my chest hurt. It's just my injury acting up again. Nothing else.
Then...
Shut your mouth for more than a minute! I'm sick of hearing you talk!
Valid.
Ay, ay, ay. Fighting again. Teruko, we should go do something about this.
Wait, my sandwich! Okay, curiosity is winning out. Let's see what the commotion is all about. Let the girl eat! She hasn't had food today! God. Anyway. That is all we're doing today. Our streams for DRDT are going to be a little shorter than usual anyway, because Rina cannot stay up as late on Sundays. And I have also been streaming with another group of friends, which is usually on Saturdays, so it kind of works out, because if I do sessions for as long as I usually do, it's gonna fuck my throat, guys. I'm gonna be so real with you. It's gonna fuck up my chords, and I'll be out of commission if I don't take proper vocal rests. Yeah, glitching at the end probably was the fact that when Rina and I record, you normally don't hear this on our videos because we try to edit it out, or like we'll edit out after we reset it. But basically, so both of us, how we do this is we don't use Discord to do this. We use Gilded because Gilded has better audio in general. But like Discord, it has the latency issue where if you're on a call for more than an hour or two, you will eventually have audio issues. Like you'll start to glitch out, and it won't be like a connection issue, but it'll just be the fact that you've been using bandwidth for however much long, and then you'll have audio issues like starting in the call. So normally how Rina and I counter this is like during like a short break, like kind of like the one we did earlier. I usually will leave the call for like the duration of that break and then come back afterwards in order to like reset the bandwidth connection for it to lessen the possibility of it glitching out the way it did. I had forgotten to do that this time because it has been 2 months since Rina and I have done something like this together. We'll try to keep it in mind the next time we stream DRDT though.
Yep.
Yeah.
So next time, which will probably be next Sunday, we shall continue.
Next Sunday if you're open to it, yeah.
Yeah. Same time then.
So I have both, and Rina has both Twitter and Tumblr. I am... type it out. It's my URL on both Twitter and Tumblr, and I'm also on Blue Sky, but I don't remember if that is my URL. Just Osiria. I'd have to go check.
Yeah, I'm usually on Tumblr and Twitter via the username Shirvaserina.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you can feel free to tag us whenever you like, if you post something that you want us to see.
Yeah.
Like about like art or whatever you want. Or like even clips. That's up to you. And then we'll look at it. We'll
cry about having fan art.
Yeah, because that would kind of be the first outside of the commissions we've done so far.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you look back at all of our, we have Goose doing our DRDT thumbnails. Goose has already done our prologue thumbnail and is in the middle of working on our chapter 1 thumbnail. And we're not going to ask Goose for chapter 2 thumbnail yet until we're further into chapter 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man.
If you look at our another playthroughs, all of those have commissioned thumbnails. And I love every single one of them. They're great.
Yep, it's one of the pleasures.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. And then we just use it for a whole chapter usually, just to Yeah, this is the end of the stream, Barn. Go men. You'll have to watch back the VOD.
Man.
My throat is a little fucked after last night's Witch's Heart stream. You were there for most of that.
Alrighty
Yeah,
then.
next Sunday then?
Yep, next Sunday, same time.
Are we starting an hour later next Sunday too, or would it level out after that?
I'm not sure. When is America gonna get the I don't know what it's called in English. Get an hour back.
The clock thing. I'll look into that and talk to you about it later because I'm not sure. I never keep track of it, and I kind of always fucking forget when it rolls around. And since I have a smartphone that updates it for me, I don't really suffer the consequences of missing it because it updates it, and I don't have to think. But I'll talk to you about that later when I figure it out. I'm not sure. I don't remember if it's this month or November.
As for context, usually we have a lot of time difference due to different time zones. For me, I started the stream on like 5 p.m.
Yeah, it's dinner time for Rina, but for me, it's when we start. It's like early morning. Like it's about 10 a.m. for me, but like 5 p.m. for Rina because Rina's all the way in Germany, and I'm Central Time in the U.S. So. This is like our only recording slot. It has to be on a weekend, and it has to be in the morning for me, and like in dinner hour for her.
Yep.
To make it work.
And today, because today in Germany the clock got turned back 1 hour, so now for you it's 1 hour later than usually.
Yeah, because we normally start at 10, but today we started at 11. Which is fine.
Yep.
It was kind of a blessing in disguise because, like I said, my throat's fucking crushed.
Ooh, rip to your laptop. But I think we should end the stream right now. I am hungry.
I am too. I need to go eat something. You're so real. Anyway, see y'all next time. We have videos that come out every Friday for another. If you need to keep up with that series. PRA is fully uploaded. I think at the moment the uploads that are currently being uploaded are chapter 3, yes?
Yep.
Which, by the way, we're done with the whole game, but please don't put spoilers in the comments for other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, see y'all.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.